Step on the land, I've got your hand, and now we're way down, fade out low. Was it your plan? Can't understand. I love the air you bring, everything. Underneath the sun, our fire is burning. You tell me to hold on tight. I wish that we could stay here forever. I wanna remember. Oh, the sight of you brings the fight in me, makes me wanna move. Fingers down your spine, looking in my eyes, feel your hands on mine. Tonight we're free, we're freer than ever. I wanna remember. Oh, we run every endeavor. I wanna remember. Step on the land, I've got your hand, and now we're way down, fade out. No, was it your plan? Can't understand. I love the air you bring, everything. I'm in the sun, a fire is burning. You tell me to hold on tight. I wish that we could stay here forever. I wanna remember. Oh, the sight of you brings the fight in me, makes me wanna move. Fingers down your spine, looking in my eyes, feel your hands on mine. Tonight we're free, we're freer than ever. I wanna remember. Oh, we run every endeavor. I wanna remember.
Check your body.
Hey guys! Welcome your faces back to a brand new day of the Pro EU Tournament. I'm your host, Maxman, and today on this magnificent 22nd of January 2020, we're going to be kicking off the semi-finals, not for Group A today, but today it will be indeed for Group B. Hey guys in chat, I'm seeing on the Twitch chat, we got, wait, I can't read your name, it's a little bit too dark. Odd Chick, also we do have Ruvnog, Berry Bear is also here, Lolly Bunny, and yeah, there you go guys, welcome to stream, all of you on Twitch, and also we are live on YouTube, so all you guys on YouTube that I can't read the chat right now, hello YouTube people, hope you're doing good on the, once again, this tournament has been sponsored by YaLLa Esports and Gun, so thank you very much to both of them. Also, don't hesitate to go check out the YaLLa Esports YouTube channel, we are live on it right now, most of the viewers will potentially be on the YouTube channel, but you know, if you want to go check that out, definitely don't hesitate to go and do so, but also, we are live on twitch.tv/Maxman30. If you want to come around, I stream mainly mobile games. Well, only mobile games, actually. But yeah, so today, as I said, we're going to be doing the semi-finals of the Pro EU Tour for Group B. Group B, Bell. Maxman, who's in Group B? We don't know. Well, I'm going to answer that question. Okay, so let's go check out that. Let's check out the 18 teams that will be participating in the Group B semi-finals. We're going to be having Team Unique, Dream Eaters, Team GQ, God Sent, The Feel, which I have not seen in quite a long time, Relentless Fire, Divine Vendetta, my boys are here, Crow Crowd, Heroes X, Istanbul Wildcats, the Legends are back, King's Team, MVP Gaming, Friday the 13th, even though, wait, no, Friday the 13th has been long gone. Arrivederci, Unicorns of Love, so UOL, gonna love to see them play today. Bro Black, Hate Gaming EU, and Team Plague. Those are all your teams that will be participating today. And as always, the rules stay the same. Get chicken dinner, get high amount of points. You don't get the chicken dinner, feels bad, man, and every single kill is 1 point. And those are the ruling systems. So that is what we're going to be aiming for today. But before we do jump to the game, that should be loading up very slowly. We are waiting for the Arabic caster, Cody, before we do actually jump to the game. So just a little bit of a delay. Just please bear with us a little bit as you try and get this one sorted out. As you guys might not remember, the total cash prize for the Pro EU tournament this first season is indeed sponsored by YaLLa Esports and Gun. And because of them two sponsors, we do have a total cash prize of $1,000 US. Check on your screen, $500 for the first position, second position get himself $300, third position $150, then two special final stages prizes, where it's going to be $25 for the player with the most kills, and also $25 for the team with the most votes. So the voting system, I'm not too sure how that one's going to work out, so I'm not going to go in depth on the voting system, but I think it's just good for for you guys to know at home what is currently going down. Anyways, the game is loading on my screen, and game number 1 is going to be on Sanhok. Sanhok action is going to be really fast-paced, a little bit hectic, left and right, but at the end of the day, we're here for the action. We do have a total of 5 games today. Sanhok, Miramar, Erangel, Vikendi, and Erangel again, so 2 Erangels. I'm happy, it's Erangel, everyone loves it, but we do have Vikendi, and I'm a big fan of Vikendi, but anyways, enough chit-chat from me. Let's cut off the music and let's jump right into game number 1 of semi-finals for Group B of the Pro EU tournament. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Woo! Hopefully the quality also should be better for all you people at home. I have been setting up a few changes with Keko today from the Arabic stream, so hopefully it does look a little bit smoother for all you people at home. I do definitely hope so. Just got to set myself up a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. And we are ready to go. So where is the plane going to be taking us today? Going to be dead center. From the south down up to the north. No big surprises right there. And even if it was a little bit of a tricky plane, because it's a 4x4 map, you can basically drop wherever the hell you want without any issues involved. I'm going to, as I said, focus a little bit on these teams. Try and scout them out a little bit. Here it is. I've got my team list on my screen. Now I can follow every single team as much as we can. As we have Team Unique. Team number 1, which I think does have a fair amount of supporters. They will be rotating towards the like of Paradise Resort, which was the case also last time I did see one of their games. They did go for Paradise Resort. And they're going to be taking this area for granted for themselves. And loot it up. Where are there going to be some potential fighting happening? I want to see where the fight is going to be coming on through. I want to see this. Where's the fight going to happen? Nothing too insane, really. There's no big straight up potential fights. Oh, actually, I see this over here. I see this. Team number 18, Team Plague. There's a team number 10, which is going to be Istanbul Wildcats, the Legends from PUBG PC. They might be clashing a little bit early game here. Some shots will be indeed fired, but unfortunately Cyprus will be on the receiving end of that one. And Hax is just going to rush in for Istanbul Wildcats with the Uzi. Potentially going to try and go for the flush if he can. He's right on the ground there, but okay, he's going to leave him live. I guess he knows his team is so split from that one member specifically, so he's just going to let him bleed out. Avoid wasting any ammo. It would be a chance of you getting it stolen away, but still a first kill nonetheless. Going to be checking out a little bit of the map now. Yeah, first phase circle, not going to be too much of a surprise. Going to be up north. But though, boot camp, we're going to be having team number 5, which is the Feel, and team number 15, Unicorns of Love, are going to be just around the corner with a potential early game fight coming on through. He did actually confirm the kill on Cyprus, so that's 1 kill, 1 point early game for the team of Istanbul Wildcats. This is a little bit weird. I don't know what this is. Why is this like this? I don't think this is supposed to be like this, but you know what? Fair enough. Taking a few shots though. Istanbul, Unicorns of Love going to be doing a 2-1-1 split. whereas we're going to have a 2-2 split from the field. Not sure how that one will actually be working out. Kranix with that QBZ going to try and abuse that third-person perspective on the left side of this building, try and grant some information to his team of how they can play around this one. Same for Talon's going to do a pretty similar strat. It's just going to try and find some information on the main U-formed based building of boot camp. But I don't think anything will be coming on through from this fight, so I think we might have to shift over to a potential other position. Where's team number 8? Where's Crow Crowd? I want to see team number 8 right now. Oh, a few shots. Did I talk too soon? Might have. Strike on the top side of the U-shaped building. Gonna chuck a molly towards Hidan. Don't think it's gonna get too much work done, but yeah, Hidan's not gonna really react to that one just yet. Gets some information for a split second. Oh, nice spray control, and he actually gets the knockdown at the end onto Kranix. They are now gonna go for a 3-1 split, so let's not forget that Hidan from Unicorns of Love is gonna be pretty far away in the backside area into the warehouse, but seem like they will not be able to find the flush, unfortunately. So still, they do use a little bit of resources away from the team of Unicorns of Love. They will not be recoverable over time. I think most of the loot of boot camp has potentially already been overtaken at this point in time. But Unicorns of Love might be clashing a little bit with team number 9, which is going to be Heroes X. So I think we might just go over to their POV and see how that fight is currently unfolding. Team number 9, there it is. Heroes X slowly trying to make it towards Paradise Resort. You are the sugar daddy. Apparently, Logs Gaming said I'm the sugar daddy. So, thank you very much. Logs Gaming on YouTube saying I'm the sugar daddy. I appreciate that. I mean, I don't even have that much money, so I don't think I could. I'm only the sugar daddy of one person, and that's Lily. But we won't talk about that on stream. Yeah, so there you go. Heroes X gonna try and go for their offensive. Now they got the information set, locked, and loaded onto Ada. It's gonna get prone. Just try and play a little bit of a chase game. See if they can find a lucky headshot on Ada playing with the QB. Oh my god, the shot from Old Boy of Team Unique. Old Boy got a pretty decent angle too. Taking a little bit of a shot though, down to now 1/3 HP. But his angle is absolutely perfect right here. I think it's Soulless that got some tick damage on him. He's got to be a little bit careful. But I do think they did confirm that kill. No, they got 2 knockdowns. This is perfect, even a 3rd. Heroes X getting absolutely stomped by the entirety of Team Unique. Team Unique now, they're just like, it's farming time, baby. Gonna pick up 3 easy points, and I think that Soulless has nothing to say about it. I mean, Soulless could try and be annoying, but he's so far away, there's no way Soulless is gonna help them. So there you go, picking up 1 onto Silas, picking up 2 on Soul, and then Selim is also gonna get flushed away. 3 easy kills, man. Who would want to breach the team of Team Unique? Like, who wants to breach Team Unique? Never. Never do that. I would never do that. I mean, maybe for clout, you never know. If you can 1v4 the entirety of Team Unique, man, epic. Also, they did lose Yasha, which, no, feels a little bit bad. But at least they got 3 kills. The 3-1 straight, like, trade? Yeah. Not too bad of a trade. I'll do that one myself if I could. I'm just going to try and reposition as we go back over to boot camp for Unicorns of Love versus the Field. The fight is still ongoing. Seems like the 2-2 split rotation has been moved away for the Field. Not quite interested with that one. Akashi just going to be further in the distance, doing his own thing. Also, guys, on the stream, can you please tell me if the stream does look smoother for you compared to the past broadcast? I would definitely really appreciate to know what you guys do think of the stream. Thanos from team number 2, Dream Eaters, is just going to be in the background. Don't think he really wants to get involved, but you never know. Could be happening. Let's check out the map a little bit. See some teams rotations coming in as Flo White. Thank you very much for the follow on the Twitch. Once again, twitch.tv/maxman30. Really appreciate that one. But Istanbul Wildcats taking a few shots in direct and off the mainland. Got information on team number 13, which is Friday the 13th. Also, thank you for the follow. I am a Yeti. Mucho appreciado, my friend. But they will have a little bit of a tricky situation trying to make it through the water. Some of them are already making it through the bridge. They are struggling a little bit. But once they cross this, it will make it a lot easier. They are still in circles, so they got the time to fight around this. They are fine. They can afford themselves to take their time. But back over to boot camp. Oh, boot camp seemed like we did see a frag actually. And that was Unicorns of Love using perks. Not the guy from League of Legends. No, this is a different perks, but still losing the perks. So a little bit unfortunate for them. Let's go check out a little bit the POV of Hidan. We haven't seen that much this game. Seemed like the warehouse has been a little bit overtaken. And Hidan was his UMP. And once again, please don't say the ump. If you say the ump 45, I swear to God, I will find you and I will burn your house to the goddamn ground. But really, playing with UMP is good. You can rivalize against ARs. It's pretty decent. Now, 100% Hidan has got the information. He's going to get pushed upon. This is a great position to fight with. But, oh, he doesn't even get the knockdown. Absolutely lasered. Absolute bonkers gameplay coming out from the field. What a reflex play from Awib Plaza? Awib Plaza U. Awib Plaza. I don't know how to say it. From one member of the field. Is that good? Did I fix it? Good now. Hokage going to try and push on top of Kranix. Kranix is slowly going to get pushed away. Going to go back to his team. They want to try and take it as a 2v4. As they did lose Hidan a few seconds ago. And Perks also a few minutes ago in the bootcamp engagement. As so many kills around the board are currently happening. But we might have to shift our focus. We already lost a few members. No team's got killed just yet. But we're going to go over to King versus Team Unique. I think that's a big fight that most of you guys want to actually see. But wait, did Team Unique die? Oh no, Team Unique is still alive. Oldbull does remain alive. And does pick up a frag. They do lose Ada though, unfortunately. Matic should get res back up, but there's going to be another team squad wipeout for the side of Team Unique. They get 7 kills total. 7 kills total on 2 squads. 1 squad wipeout, 3 kills also that they got earlier. So, you know what? Heroes X, they lost 3 members. I think they still got 1. Heroes X is team number 9. Yeah, he's still got Solus on the eastern side of the circle. He's still there, remaining alive. But the push is slowly happening over here on boot camp. They're trying to surround them. They want to finish those 2 last kills ASAP. Hey, 78. Ho! Remember me? Of course, dude. Of course. Twitch. Yeah. Talon going to slowly get pushed upon. Let's go to the POV of Kranix on the high section of the building. But they have an angle on the backs. Ooh, I think he just got prone in time. Talon also was getting shot at. But so many good teams in this lobby. So many skilled players. That we all know is going to be definitely a really hard situation. That nade from Talon. Woo! Baby, let's go. He's going to try and peel around. Try and potentially find the flush. But he can't quite get there, unfortunately. And they get so much damage. If they can find Hokage, they will actually be able to get such a good engagement. Hokage going to get pushed upon. Gets information. He's getting pushed from left and right on the right time. But there it is. Gets knocked away. That's 3 easy flushes. And Unicorns of Love turning it back on its head. They can't get the other flush on Owe Plaza, unfortunately. I'm going to try their very best to make this one work out. Kranix is going to try and stay hidden as long as he possibly can, as Hazard goes for the push on the left side. But now they're both going to be extremely low, slowly going to try and take the opportunity. Kranix is going to go for the push, but is going to get punished. And Talon, remaining member for Unicorns of Love, goes for the engagement, gets himself the knockdown. Can he get second? No, he can't. And the winner of the fight of Bootcamp will, at the end of the day, be team number 5, the Field. So got himself 4 juicy kills during that engagement. Almost losing 2 of their own members. Still, I gotta say, Unicorns of Love in that 2v4, that was such a nice play. Even though they did die out, I got a just extra golden star for the amount of respect that came on through from them. And they just play that so on point. Big round of applause for me. Big pogs. Big pogs. So yeah, Unicorns of Love, unfortunately, out in, what type of position? 17th position, I believe. Yes, 17th position for Unicorns of Love. Feels bad, man. Team Unique going to be pretty split. 1 member that's going to be Matic on the eastern side of Paradise Resort. 1 other that's going to be Old Boy on the southern side of Paradise Resort. So a little bit, you know, I'm not too sure of going for a 1-1 split in the map of Sanhok. I think they should try and stick together a little bit more. Despite, like, especially because they do not have that man advantage anymore in their favor. But the circle does shift straight down south. Bootcamp is still in play, so that makes it so that the field do not have to rotate. They can chill there for the time being. Heroes X, the last member, which is Solus, is still going to be in play. Trying to keep the hopes of his team alive. Thank you very much also for the follow on Twitch. I did not see who it was, actually. Let me check the name. Do you know what? I want to try and say thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Sneak Warrior. Thank you very much for the follow, Sneak Warrior. I really appreciate that, my dude. Mucho apreciado. And hello also, the Goat iOS. Let's go. Have a nice stream, Max. Thank you very much, the Goat. Also, hello everyone on stream. Nick Cage, Rid, Harusman, Lily on the stream. Hello, Lily. What up? Hey, Misali. Misali, the one only snake. The one true snake of Sirens. Thank you so much for the follow, Miss Ali. I really appreciate that. I'm just going to type in the chat. Boom. There we go. Answer the message. Woo! Though, Soulless, I don't think he wants to take that fight. He's especially a little bit out of circle, so he's got a few minutes to stand here, but he doesn't want to take the full forces of MVP on him. He's just trying to get some information, mainly. If you can do that, that'll be perfect. Unless they stop moving and it's an easy headshot and kill, then we should be fine. So yeah, just trying to get some information even on team number 16. Bro Black. Not going to go for it just yet. Let's focus on some other teams. Seem like the Kings of Bootcamp will still be the field. They haven't moved up just yet. But look at that on the western side. It's going to be team number 4. Godsent. Trying to push on in the river. Team number 14. Arrivederci. And they are in a really bad spot. But though, they have Ashi L9, if I'm not mistaken. They got knocked away. Potentially going to get flushed really soon. Yeah, they do finally get that one member. Sashi out for the count. 2 members remaining for the side of Godsent. I think another fight might be happening around the map. And Team Unique might get himself in a little bit of a precarious situation. Let's go over. Do this. Boom. There we go. Just trying to get the map loaded in. Hoping that a fight might break out pretty soon. Let's go over also to the side of Matic. Because he might get an encounter with one member of team number 18. Team Plague. So hopefully if he does get scattered out, he will actually get the kill. Oh, Solace. Did he see Solace? He sees Solace, the last members of Heroes X. Does he go? He doesn't go for the kill, though. Surprisingly enough. Hate Gaming EU, team number 17, in the back of his head, is still going to be trying to move in through the northern side. Okay, this is a little bit laggy on this side. This is weird. Oh no, old boy going to be knocked away from Jaja. Man, see, is it me or is this lagging a little bit? This is looking weird. Old boy might get flushed up really soon. Matic picking a fight with the last member of Team Plague. Trying to res as much as he can with that first aid kit. Wait, he didn't get... What a minute. He just rushed him without getting punished. That is so surprising to me. But though he's going to try and pick the fight. And Team Unique is out, baby. 16th position, unfortunately. Still 7 kills overall. That's going to be one of the top kills potentially this entire game. But now let's focus over to the fight. Team number 17, Hate Gaming EU versus the squad of team number 16, Bro Black. As Bro Black, they're going to be losing one of the members already. Going to go for the spray. You got to scoping a little bit, my friend. If you're not scoping in, you're not going to find your damage. Jaja's going to pay a heavy price there. Finally, he scopes in now. Almost able to find YaLLa. But he does finally get the knockdown. That's going to be team number 16 eliminated in 15th position. They could have got that a little bit easier, I do believe. Could have been a little bit smoother. But still, nice attempt overall. Team number 17 remaining alive in this game, with 14 teams still up for the count. And Jaja hates MZ pretty low, but still at the end of the day it only counts if you do remain alive. Soulless able to find that one member of Team Plague, so that's an extra point for him. Good job. Every point will count in that kind of situation. Istanbul Wildcats on the southern side of the next circle phase of phase 4. Thank you very much for the follow, Chris. Welcome to the stream. But gotcha. All of Istanbul Wildcats right now are in circles, so they have the advantage right now. They got to gatekeep away this engagement from Relentless Fire. Though, great spray was the VSS. Unfortunately, well, great spray. I maybe talked too soon there. That was not a great spray. But the idea was there. The intention was there. Didn't quite connect, though. So, yeah. Thank you for all the follows, guys, on Twitch. I really do appreciate it. Welcome to the Baguette Squad. The worst squad of PUBG Mobile. Let's go. That was a good nade, actually, on top of Mavriel. If it was a nade, I'm pretty sure it was, but I am not too sure. Let's check out this situation from a wider angle. As Relentless still has Ked on the top side with that rock, trying to grant his team just a little bit more support from the high ground section. But not able to quite find too much. Just gonna be leaving his team. And actually going to be having a fight picking up around the board. The field. Man, are we going to have a boot camp finish for this first game? Oh my god, man. We might actually have a boot camp finish for this game. Okay, let's go over. Unfortunately, Hate Gaming EU down to now only one member. It's going to be MZ. Also, the Phase 4 blue zone is taking damage heavily, so he's in one of the worst positions this entire game. He's going to have to try and force through in this engagement. Yeah, this is not looking great for him. His team is bleeding out. That's going to be an easy bunch of kills for the favor of Dream Eaters. Thanks for the follow, RTL21. Really appreciate it. There you go. Navi is out. Mayday is going to die soon. MVP, you're going to have to try and move in. Divine Vendetta, though, in the back end. There you go. Yeah, the blue zone is going to be claiming lives slowly but surely. The situation, MVP, also this team number 3, Team GQ, on the high ground. Can get a lot of information and sniping potential from where they're located. But Divine Vendetta, in a compound a little bit further back down south. I'm a little bit scared. But, man, look at that. One nade. One nade is all you need, and then 3/4 of MVP gone. Having a little bit of fun. No. It's fine. But yeah, Divine Vendetta are going to try and push up, though. One team's already on the high ground. Is going to be Team GQ. Ooh la la. This one's going to be a little bit scary for me. Team GQ don't quite have the information. But Team GQ, they're already so busy with Relentless on the other side of the mountain. And Istanbul Wildcats can also join the party if they definitely want to. Thank you for the follows once again on Twitch. Really appreciate that. There it is, Divine Vendetta. They're going to go for the rush as Lashin is going to be the first aggressive man. And he gets the information on Team GQ on the lower side. Might want to regen before picking the fight. You're one bullet away from death. Okay, he's not going to go for the regen. He's going to chuck that utility. That smoke was not great, but you know what? That second smoke is better. And he's going to try and make it. But they're getting now into the area of boot camp. And so many teams are going to now try to make it down this mountainside. Istanbul Wildcats, Relentless. Relentless are also in a pretty bad spot. They're going to have to go downhill. Divine Vendetta losing 2 of their members, get knocked away. Relentless, they lost Ked earlier, unfortunately, because he was split away from his team. A little bit unfortunate. Istanbul Wildcats, they're rushing down like absolute mad lads. And they are able to make it through. Picking a fight was also Godsent. Godsent, can they make it out alive? I'm pretty sure they can't. Lunatic is trying his very best to regen back up. He sees his friend die in front of his very eyes. It must be very traumatic, but you don't have the time to think about that. You got to regen back up, back with 75% HP. Boschko's going to try and gatekeep this area away from him. And I think, yeah, perfect angle from him. Gets the spray down and instantly gets a kill. Divine Vendetta also getting knocked away. Man, so many teams dying. I can't even follow all the action. Istanbul Wildcats looking absolutely insane. Super synergistic team. But now this will actually not be a boot camp finish. It's going to be on the... Oh, wait. Oh, sorry for the little bit of a camera angle there. That was a little bit weird. But we are actually going to be having a western side finish on the road of boot camp. So, potentially still focus heavily on boot camp. The field, unfortunately, using all of their members except for Hazard. And Hazard knows he's got to play this one very slow, very passive. Because he's at some one-man army right now. Istanbul Wildcat, I love their position. Any team that's going to run out of boot camp is going to get absolutely messed up. Great nade from Demgu. Thanos going to try and get himself a better angle. He's going to try and cook up that nade. Are you a good cook? Apparently not. That was way overcooked pasta, my dude. What the hell? For the engagement now. Great nades coming out with left, right, and sword. Well, Nameless actually naded himself. So, I'm not too sure what to say about that, but here it is. G-Meters went for the push, went for the engagement. They got the entire squad wipe out. And they are securing kill after kill. 13 kills total for Dream Eaters. That's what I call getting Thanos, my dude. Let's go. But Hazard going to go for the backside engagement. He gave his position away with that running. Unfortunately, he's still barely in circle. He's trying to win positions as much as he possibly can. That's his main objective. So he's playing the smart game and the long game. Hopefully, Dream Eaters don't go for the rush to shut him down. If they do, Ripperinos in Pepperinos. But Istanbul Wildcat lost an extra member. I'm pretty sure that was Dream Eaters that got that frag. So that does reduce the potential gatekeeping area from the late game circle. But Istanbul Wildcats once again has such a good place to work with. Team GQ, Nemphis, sorry, going to try and find Milky Way's res. Should be able to get it really soon. But Thanos is going to be pushing. He wants blood. I mean, Thanos is known as one of the most aggressive players of Dream Eaters. Throughout all the... Whoa, that's not... Yeah. Okay, maybe don't Thanos yourself, you know? I know the stones are powerful, but that's not the right stone to play with. That... Oh my god! White! Oh my god, Black White, absolute legend. Milky Way did get res back up, but he's solo. He's going to get pushed upon. Can he get one kill? If he gets one kill on that trade now, he's not going to be able to find it. Unfortunately, Thanos does get knocked away, though. And now Istanbul Wildcats, they're looking for the engagement as Gotcha is going to be slowly pushing in. But Hazard is still remaining alive. This blue zone is closing up. And he's going to be in a really precarious situation. He's slowly ticking out. He's going to try and regen back up. Hoping, really just hoping that Istanbul Wildcats dies before him so he can get second position. But that seems extremely unlikely. He is going to be pushing up now. Hazard is going for it, but he's going to get shut down instantly. Unfortunately for him. Oh no, I don't want to miss the action. I don't want to miss the action. There we go. Gonna go for the engagement on Istanbul Wildcat. They get one on Gacha. Now, can you make the plays? Kazin cannot make it happen, unfortunately. It was going to be a 2v4. GG well played. Game number 1. We'll be going over to Dream Eaters. How many kills did they just get there? That must be an insane amount. I'm going to count. I'm just going to count. I'm very slow. Very slow math, okay? That's 8. Wait. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wait, did I count that right? 8, 19. Yeah, they got 19. I told you guys I'm very, very slow for doing the mental math, but 19 kills for the first game of Dream Eaters. They did not even have boot camp. There were so many teams at boot camp the entire time, but they just forced it through. Got a bunch of frags on the field that were gatekeeping the entire area. Wait, I'm just gonna actually mute the sound real quick of the footsteps because those are gonna be a little bit annoying. Well, let me mute that. There we go. Like that, you guys don't have to hear it anymore, and we can put some sexy music, and like that, you won't have to hear my awkward silences. But there you go. That was a great first engagement. Boom. Okay. But yeah, GG well played once again to the team of Dream Eaters. Securing himself that first chicken dinner of the day. Istanbul Wildcats still great with positioning most of the game. I think that they have one of the best positions in the late game stage, but unfortunately, the fact that they did not have that man advantage to take the fight on to Dream Eaters really shut them out. But Istanbul Wildcats, once again, they come from PUBG PC. They have that potential experience and management from the PUBG PC scene. And that alone is a great advantage for them. So their macro is insanely good. After, unfortunately, as I said, they lost a few members during that rotation at the end, which is stuff that does end up happening. And that's why they did get shut out. But Dream Eaters, great game for them. Unfortunately, Team Unique getting shut out actually pretty early on this game. Let's see where Team Unique is located. Team Unique is like 15th, 16th? Yeah, there it is. Team Unique is in 16th position with a total of 7 kills. Still, you know what? A pretty decent amount of kills when you die in 16th position. So yeah, Istanbul Wildcat, 3 kills, 2nd position. Phil, 3rd position. They got himself 5 kills, and the main reason why they got such a low amount of kills for the late game, but still got 3rd position, is mainly because, once again, Hazard, great place on him, playing it slow, playing it low. But they had boot camp the entire early/mid game phase. After, because it was kind of focused on a boot camp finish, so many teams are going to try and breach it, and even as a 4-man squad, it's going to be almost impossible to regulate any kind of all the entry points into boot camp. So they tried their best, but unfortunately, the circle was not in their favor, because you would think, well, the circle was in their favor. They were in boot camp. But the thing is, by doing so, all the remaining teams are going to force a fight on boot camp, and you're going to get completely overwhelmed. So that's why they struggled a little bit, but Hazard played that really well, took it slow, and tried to snake it in. Still 3rd position for them, so GG well played to them. And then let's focus on the 4th and 5th position. 4th position is going to be GQ, with a sexy amount of 4 kills, and 4th position. Enjoying the number 4. 2 kills for F13 in 5th position. Divine Vendetta, Godsent. And just slowly make our way down. Relentless in 9th position with 2 kills. MVP, 1 kill. Heroes X, still Solace. Got himself a frag when he was the last member, so nice attempt there. Silas did get 1 kill on 1 member of Team Unique, so that's also a pretty big achievement for him. So GG well play. CC in 13th, PLG in 14th. You see, because right here, most of the teams have like 1, 2, but 0 kills most of the time. And then you go 15th, 0 kills. 16th position, Team Unique, boom! Coming in hot, 7 kills in 16th position. So it's just a nice way to like make up for an early death in your game. Unicorns of Life, what the hell am I saying? Unicorns of Love. It could work, actually. That could be a good rename. But Unicorns of Love will be in 17th position with 1 kill. And King, last position, 1 kill only for them. And there you go, guys. That was game number 1 of Group B semi-finals Pro EU Tournament. Let me just close that up so I can activate the audio again for the game. Boom, voila, there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed that first game. That was really enjoyable. That was really fun. Also, I'm going to say a quick hello to everyone on the Twitch chat. Hello, 3Rux, Lugras, Sneak Warrior. Who did I miss? Imperium. Who is Sexy Caster? And what's this amazing tournament? Ooh, I don't know, Imperium. I don't know. Maybe we'll have Imperium casting with us next game. I don't know. Maybe if it works, we'll see. If it does indeed work. Killer Pro, what up, Killer Pro? Sponge. Wait, is that the real Sponge? Is that the one and only Sponge? I don't think that's the real Sponge. I would be surprised. Hey, Knixel. What up, Knixel? Welcome. Yeah. There you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching this first game of the day of the Pro EU Tour for Group B in the semi-finals. Next match is going to be on Miramar. Quickly, all the maps that will be remaining. We still got 4 more games after this game. It's going to be a super long stream, but I hope you guys enjoy it. So next map is going to be Miramar. After we'll have Erangel, Vikendi. Yes, some Vikendi. I love it. And then Erangel to end up the day. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching this first day of the day. This first game of the day. We'll be ready in just a few short minutes for game number 2 on Miramar for Group B of the Pro EU Tournament, brought to you by YaLLa Esports and Gamers Unites Nation. My name is Maxman. Don't move, get yourself a drink, get yourself some popcorn, get yourself nice and comfy. Don't touch your browser, because I will know if you do. See you in a few short minutes. I don't know what I'm doing. See you in a bit, bye.
Take it all back, hate the things that you said. Cause I wish you didn't mean it. I'm under attack, running far, far away. And I'd rather keep my distance from you. You don't gotta lie to me to get through. Push and pull me off into the deep and let's pretend that nothing ever happened on that night. I regret my confession, I shouldn't have spoke. Cause you didn't feel the same way about me. And it's eating me alive all of the time. So I'd rather keep my distance from you. You don't gotta lie to me to get through. Push and pull me off into the deep and let's pretend that nothing ever happened on that night.
Run away, and I know, and I know, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Hey guys, welcome your sexy faces back to the second game of the Pro EU tournament today. Once again brought to you by Gun and YaLLa Esports. I'm your host Maxman, and now I'm not going to be solo casting hopefully, so my throat can relax and go on vacation, as I will be joined by the one and only amazing Imperium. What's up, man?
How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing fine, sexy potato. How you doing?
Good. I'm doing pretty damn amazing. Super excited for these games. Of course, we saw Group A yesterday, which I was streaming those games, and some fantastic moments. I'm looking forward to what the teams from Group B can do.
Because so far Group B has been having a pretty decent performance. That first game taken over by Dream Eaters. That last rotation on boot camp. Spicy spaghetti, my palms are sweaty. I forgot the rest of the Rex, but, you know, it's not my job anyways. So, yeah, the game is going to be loading up Imperium, so straight away going to jump into the action of Miramar, because, really, in PUBG PC and PUBG Mobile, you take Miramar, you take Sandhawk, they're like the most opposite kind of maps and kind of playstyles. Like, Sandhawk is super aggressive focused, and Miramar is super rotation focused, so here, we're potentially going to have a completely different leaderboard at the end of the second game.
I do totally agree, but...
Oh, this is what you never agree with me, Imperium. Remember the good old times?
No,
They would say, Maxman, you're right.
You are right. But... no, what I did notice from yesterday is that there are a few teams, at least in Group A, that did drop in the same place, and we did see teams fight early on instead of just exiting out of an area or disengaging more safely.
I had that
what
too,
I
actually,
noticed
yeah.
is that we didn't directly lose a lot of teams early on, but we'd lose a few players.
That's the thing. Like, I had a game, like, I think it was last weekend or the weekend before that. We lost 2 teams straight away in El Azahar, like, squad wiped by the same squad. So, hopefully, this is something that's not going to happen. Let's hope you didn't jinx it for them, Imperium. Otherwise, me and the players will blame you. Thank you, Ray, for the follow on Twitch, by the way. Really appreciate that. And it's going to be a pretty southern playing path. Going to go from Minas del Sur straight up to El Azahar. El Pozo, Cabrera, a little bit out of reach, but, you know, the car rotations are pretty predictable. If you really want to rotate, you can just go to Picado. You've got so many car spawns there. And just shift wherever the hell you want. Hopefully some teams will go to Picado because, you know, at the end of the day, we all know that Picado is the best dropping location. At least mine. But if I say it's the best dropping location, that means it's true.
No comment. I do think we'll see a few teams getting vehicles and head towards El Pozo. We did see that yesterday.
Yeah.
It was Bro Red that did that. It wasn't quite the exact same playing path, but it was something a little bit similar. Definitely more towards the east side, favoring the likes of Impala, Porto, Paradiso. But definitely heading towards El Pozo with those vehicles can help set you up quite nicely. Obviously, circle dependent.
I want to try and see where that first phase circle is going to be going. A few teams, like most of the teams, are going to go up north because that's where you have the most room. So obviously, it's going to be having a pretty heavy split of teams going up north. A few teams going to be dropping actually, like what, 3-4 teams dropping towards the likes of El Azahar. So hopefully they're going to be splitting. I don't want to see a similar fact of what happened last. Oh no, I'm already seeing some fights going on through for Relentless team number 6. So let's go see what's popping off over there. As they already got themselves one frag.
We saw these in the games yesterday where we see these early game knocks, early game kills, and you know, teams are hungry.
Teams are hungry, but sometimes you've got to certify that hunger a little bit. But hopefully they'll just play it respectfully. If they, you know, if you lose a member early, it's sometimes not even worth fighting over. Right now, you can see that Grills from team number 8 then is just super split. They did go for the kill, so they flushed it out. Here, team number 18, they know that they can potentially don't have the man advantage. Relentless is as a 3-man squad, okay? They spawn in as a 3-man squad, but you don't have that information. So if you want to take it smart, if you want to take it cool, this is a fight you want to avoid to get proper loot to try and take later on down the line. These fights head on. Right now, PLG should try and just, I would personally say, just leave the scene, find a better looting zone, and just take it from there.
100% agree, Maxman.
Oh, that's so rare. Oh my god.
At the end of the day, like, the more ammo, med kits, and equipment you waste early on, the less you have for the late game.
Going to be dropping over this northern compound where a fight will be actually happening between team number 14, Arriva the Derchi, and team number 13. Friday the 13th. Oh my god, Monzos tried to get himself a nice 1v2 clutch, but unfortunately did not pay off. SKS kill coming over for Gibson. Now, they are extremely low. This might be a good fight potential for Novaz. Novaz, that unfortunately now is going to be remaining solo in this compound. I'm not sure where Kashi and Victor are. I'm going to check out on the minimap. But they are actually so split. They're on the mountainside on the eastern side of the compound. So he's going to have to take this on head on with a shotgun, which clutches with shotgun are going to be pretty hard. But they're so low. Might be able to make it work out. He gets himself one knockdown. Can he find a second? Yes, he does. But unfortunately, he will get shut down. And he will unfortunately be losing his life. But that was still a nice attempt.
It was a great attempt at the end of the day, but so important, and so many teams need to learn from this. That's the reason why when you push in on a compound, on a player, you always go with at least 2 people.
Yeah.
Because if the person you're going against gets the first knockdown, there's a higher chance you're going to get that refrag.
Yeah, 2-2 split is always worth it. Just to be safe, even in Miramar, you don't want to try and take fights early on. Sometimes, you know, stuff happens and you just got to take the fight. And doing it as a 2-2 split is always better because if you do die, you have some potential backup and a res could potentially come on through. So you're making it safe. But right now in El Azahar, a fight will be coming out. So we're seeing a little bit more aggression and force pushes than we would like to actually see in Imperium, which is like, it's good for us because, you know, play-by-play casting. I like screaming and stuff. So if there's action, I'm happy. But though, be careful, Milky Way going to be shut down. Didn't get himself the information before getting close to the building. So he's going to pay the heavy price of getting knocked away. But though GQ, Team GQ, can potentially try and find the rest for themselves.
I much prefer the position from Bro Black, because if you look, they kind of have them a little bit pinched right now from each side.
Mhm.
So if we see a little bit more aggressiveness from the two Bro Black players, they're a little bit further away. They could definitely get that squad wipe.
They could try and pick it for themselves. It will be a... Oh, they're going for the engagement. Oh, trying to go for a little spray. But, okay, nothing really came on through from that. They're going to be seen as a 2-2 engagement. This is going to be a Team GQ sandwich. Going to be cornered up, though. Look at that. Hadju is such a good position right now. He can actually give so much assistance from where he's located. Let's go over to his POV. Playing with a big fat AR, so, you know, picking a 1v2 could definitely work out with it. He's getting that nade cooked up. Not sure if they heard that visual cue. They definitely got the information. Gonna go for the chuck. Kobe! Oh, no, unfortunately, a little bit too cooked. Gordon Ramsay would be complaining right now, but that's fine.
He had to cook it for a little bit longer simply because of reposition coming out from the Bro Black players.
Oh, no, bounced. Rip. Yeah, didn't get much. But yeah, he had to cook it a little bit, and unfortunately, but he still, I think the cooking timer it was a millisecond away. It was still a nice attempt. They're going to be pushing on top of Trofka. From, once again, team number 16, Bro Black. That nade does come on through and does get Black Cruffer. And that's going to be, look at that. How's doing so much work. He's finding himself a 1v2. Oh my god, a Milky Way assists him. And they get 2 frags right there. It should be turning kills pretty soon. They're going to be having Trofka on his own, going to try and pick the fight. Where's that SLR? But the SLR, unfortunately, is not going to be a great weapon to fight a 1v2 with full health enemies. And that's going to leave, unfortunately, Bro Black with only one member standing, which is going to be Get Right. And Get Right should just stay down, stay put, and get the hell out of El Azahar.
That's a typical example of what we see some of these teams doing, where they're aggressive, but they're actually not aggressive enough. So the knockdown that came down onto Milky Way, Bro Black should have pushed that. Whereas because they didn't, they paid the price. And we just don't see that. We don't see that enough kind of closing out on an engagement.
I mean, that's exactly as you're saying, right? Or you commit fully, or you just leave as a squad. And there it was a little bit like, normally, like, I would have a sentence, but like, it's maybe a little bit, maybe not YouTube friendly, so I don't want to deactivate monetization here. So, it was a little bit, they were a little bit unsure, and the synergy was not quite on point. The 2-2 split I did enjoy, but after it just kind of like crumbled away, and they had that one member, Frosco, just going in for the gas station. I did not quite get that, but, you know, anyways, they still got one member, so the hope still remains for their squad, so hopefully they can try and make it through a little bit further into the game, as we do pan on over the compound of Chumacera.
So we haven't really talked too much about this phase on Circle, Max. It is, of course, on the west side of the map. And considering playing trajectory was more in the east, you obviously see generally a higher amount of teams on the north and the east side of the circle.
You're going to be taking that into account, but I'm seeing the Get Right. Mercury got really close. I think he hasn't moved since earlier, just stayed prone. GQ definitely know that there's something happening potentially on El Hazahar because they got only 3 knockdowns flushed straight away. So they know that one member is still remaining somewhere around, might be hiding, might be away from El Hazahar. So really, as I said earlier, just stay put, not going to be taking that fight head on. So some fighting is happening a little bit, but not many. The fight doesn't seem like they're going to be actually ended up. So El Pozo, though, is going to be taken over by Team Unique. They got themselves 1 crate. I want to, you know what, I'm actually a little bit... I want to know what's going to be in this crate. What is going to be in there for Team Unique? There's going to be a Groza, which, you know, if you can pick up a Groza, go for it, and a Giddy suit, and some armor and everything. Okay, so Groza, you know what? Groza is always better. If you're playing with the AKM, just replace it. It's like an AKM on steroids. Can't be a bad decision.
No, it's not, but it's definitely more important to pick up that level 3 vest and helmet, of course. I always feel that's more important than the weapon. The reason why is because it's going to be preferential for the weapon, but I don't think anybody's ever going to choose level 2 over level 3.
I mean, who would? That would be kind of weird. Okay.
Actually, probably I would, to be honest.
Actually, just doesn't see it. It's just like,
you were going to say that, weren't you?
No. I mean, Imperium, I'm just like earlier, I made you a compliment and then he just trash talked me for the upcoming 15 minutes after that, okay? So guys, for all you guys at home on Twitch and YouTube, never give a compliment to Imperium. You'll regret it heavily, like I did. Just get it from me, okay? Learn it from me.
Yeah, but Maxon, you're special. It was only you. Actually, and all the France, in fairness.
Okay, you know what? I was gonna do a surrender joke, but I think they've been overdone, so I'll just...
Exactly.
Okay. Let's go over to Power Grid real quick. Team member 12 and 15 are going to be clashing a little bit. It's going to be MVP Gaming versus Unicorns of Love. Unicorns of Love not quite in the best of position to really... Oh, actually, they are. Actually, I was waiting for the map to load. Actually, they're in a pretty good position. They have the highest ground to play around, and MVP are going to be pretty split away. They're going for a 2-1-1 split, which is going to be pretty harsh for them to defend. Going to see where
It's
they're
also
located.
going to be far more important what that fourth member of Unicorns of Love does from the kind of high background.
Yeah.
And how much he can provide in terms of vision, communication, and cover.
We have one member of Unicorns of Love in the background, just giving himself some nice shots, though. Senzo just gets scattered out, going to try and go for that one tap with a Scar. Can he get Senzo? No, he can't. Senzo getting prone just in a lack of time. And gets himself that nice position to work with. And there he's getting chucked over by Unicorns of Love. Doesn't get any kind of connection just yet. I've seen a bunch of hearts getting spammed into the YouTube chat. Guys, keep the love coming. Let's go. They weren't doing that earlier when it was just me casting, so I'm feeling really jealous. That's for you, Imperium, I think. What the hell, guys?
What can I say?
Thought you won my side. It's the beard. I'm sure it's the beard. What the hell?
100%.
Nice and groomed.
The beard is if I don't have a beard, I'm nothing. But Milky Way taking down the final member of Bro Black.
Yep. Got him out. A few rotations coming out from the now eastern side. Team's going to try and get in. There's so much room. Picardo, Graveyard, Chumacerad is just easy entry points for Double Wildcats. Hate Gaming EU and F13. So I'm not really too scared for them. I think they'll be okay. Team Unique are definitely okay. El Pods. Hey, man. We might have like a PEL, like an El Podzo finish. That was the most insane finish we had the chance of casting, myself and Imperium. Absolutely loved it.
I actually don't agree with Unique staying in El Pozo.
Really?
At all. Because there's a much higher chance that the circle is going to shift away from them, and you never want to stay in a city unless you have to.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, it's true. I do get that. After, you know, oh, well, Imperium, it shifted towards El Pozo. They are shifting away, though. They are taking it straight up, and, you know, are you their team manager? Maybe. Imperium is an inside agent for them, but they're going to be shifting down south a little bit, trying to find himself a position towards Monte Nuevo on the high ground position, I do believe. Let's go over to their POV real quick, just to see where they're going to try and set up. Yeah, they're going for the Rocky Mountains. Makes sense.
Just to let the people in chat, if you don't know, the little guitar shape on the far western side of the map, that is not actually part of the map.
Mm-hmm.
So that is not going to be involved in the circle past phase 4, as far as I know.
This area here, you're trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah, this area here. I don't want... We should call it like the Pimple of Miramar.
I call it the guitar of Miramar.
The guitar of Miramar. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, we all got different tastes and ambitions, Imperium. So. But yeah, they're going to get information on King. They're trying to move in now. Trying to take a few shots, but really, they're not going to get much done at this stage of the game. And we might have a little bit of gatekeeping on the eastern side now. A little bit of fight over this crate also for the side of the field. Let's go over the crate and see what's currently happening for this crate. And he's getting chucked over by Istanbul Wildcats, waiting for it to load it in. Sorry, not Istanbul Wildcats, the field. Don't know what I'm saying there. Talon going to try and make his way away from that one. He's going to get sprayed down, not too sure. Divine Vendetta can also fight with AD, but Talon just going to make a run for it. Does make it out of range from the field just in a amount of time. Perks and Kranix holding the high ground, trying to spray down havoc on the members of the field, but not quite able to find anything just yet.
A little bit worried about what Unicorns of Love EU, how they're moving in a split. I don't disagree with it too much. I know it's still only phase 2, but like I said, with the circle shift and the way it went, you're going to have a lot of teams in that area. I do worry that it can go against them. But obviously, being in those split positions, it does provide an extra level of vision.
Mm-hmm. Definitely gives you a lot more visibility and information that you can use down the line, because once again, rotations are going to be absolutely important for all these teams, and information is definitely not something to overlook. In a map of Sandhawk, what we had last time, you can overlook it a little bit more, but Miramar you definitely can't, or otherwise you'll regret it heavily. Though Dream Eaters, winners of last game, was a hefty 19 kills, Imperium. 19! on Sanhok. And they're going to be getting themselves quite a few information on a few teams rotating on the eastern side of the circle. And
like that's
decent
the
position.
same as a win, pretty much. That's 1 point. So
Yeah.
that's going to be 39 points in one game for now.
That was that's a good way. I think it's a good way to start the semi-finals. You know what? I think that's like even the best way to start the semi-finals. I want to try and find which team shall we go and check out? Which team do you want to see, Imperium? I don't know. Which team? Just tell me the color. We'll move to it.
I want to stay on DE, to be honest.
You want to stay on Dream Eaters? Okay, let's stay on Dream Eaters a little bit.
Just because of the fact that there's quite a few teams around them. Not exactly super close, but close enough that you can pan across and get a bit of an idea of how these teams are positioned.
The field, though, they did shift away from their high ground mountain. They're going to just set up location in, I believe it's Monte Nuevo? Yeah, we're in near Monte Nuevo, so we're going to be taking that fight for themselves as Violence was the M24. You know, M24, once again, great weapon to have in this kind of map. If you can just find himself one headshot, that can just turn the entire tide of the fight in your favor. So I do enjoy having that one for himself. I don't know if anyone on the map has an AWM, an AWM. So if they do, that can really come into play. Unless it's a city finish, then it will kind of be rendered useless if we do go down the line of a city finish. But we can still shift up north a little bit. Let's go a little bit high, see where the blue zone is.
I was just going to say, it could still be an El Pozo finish.
It could still be an El Pozo finish. I mean, if it is, man, like, come on. We're going to have like a PEL. Like, we're going to relive PEL when we were in Ukraine.
I am a little bit worried about the teams that are outside the circle. DVI are okay.
Yeah,
Team 14, Arriva Dirty, generally okay, but I do worry about Hate and even Team 13.
Yeah, they're going to shift in a little bit late, but I think they'll be able to make it. Oh, it's trying to... Oh, wait, it just moved over to the M4. Trying to find some one-tap damage. Spray control C's on point, but unfortunately not quite onto Thanos. Ooh, no, that's definitely off point. Advocate trying to get himself a nice mouse snipe too. Let's go to the POV of Thanos real quick. Yeah, Thanos is protected by the wall. It seems like we have a little bit of a terrain, like, miscommunication between here and Blanche. Just trying to take a few shots. So, Thanos is definitely, like, safe in his position. He's okay.
Yeah.
I want to try and see.
I'd like to pan around to the teams that are around the edges circle on the
Hate Gaming.
eastern side, like the UOL, the two UOL teams.
Hate Gaming EU. They're going to be getting a little bit of information on Team GQ. Sees Milky Way. And that split from GQ I'm not a big fan of. But, Halgil seemed like he might be able to make it away. He's going to get cornered up. There's going to be Victor also around the corner. But he's just going to try and rush into the circle ASAP. But he's going to get Victor right next to him. Oh, this is getting a little bit scary. And he's not even moving. He's going to use the meds in the car. That is a super risky move when you know that some potential teams can be located around the corner. But it seemed like he will be able to pull it off. Oh, no. There you go. I caught it. And Victor gets it. And he's going to get the flush, potentially. I caught it. And that's what you get. And they even use Namad for the side of Hate EU.
Take the risk, you pay the price, Max.
Yeah, resing in the car is definitely not worth it. If you want to do this kind of move, just like get out of the car, get prone, res, then get back in the car. But there was not in the right order.
No, but we do see Unique are a little bit split up between the two sides. The circle has shifted away from El Pozo.
Well, seeing Team 15 getting in a fight of their own, that's going to be Unicorns of Love. Wait, I shifted over to the wrong team. What the hell? No! No! I didn't want that. I'm going to shift over to Talon. Why is it not clicking? Oh, he's not clicking. Oh, there we go. Let's give it to Talon real quick. He's going to be, in a pretty bad spot, I do have to say. And the red zone's there too, man. Really trying to get rid of Talon. He's going to get flanked on the left side. Militia's going to try and go for the engagement as he's trying to res. And he should be able to find that kill in just a fraction of a second. Talon goes for the push though last second. He gets himself one knockdown. Talon, can he actually make the plays work out? Maybe got to go for the flush. Every kill counts. Great play from Talon. He's going to go down pretty soon normally, unless he can actually do the clutch, which would be absolutely insane. He's playing hide and seek really well, but unfortunately, there you go. They get the information. But I have to say, Talon, despite dying there, despite getting split away from his team, he did, in fact, get a kill, and he got a trade. So, makes it worth it.
Made the best of a bad situation.
Exactly. So, really happy with Talon there. Definitely the kind of move you must do. I see so many moves like that where teams don't go for the flush when they should. And that kill might make a difference down the line, because once again, this is the semi-finals. And 1 point might be the difference between you getting kicked out and you making it to the finals. So definitely go for every single point you can.
Yeah, exactly. And on the side of MVP, to be honest, that's why you want to kind of engage as a 2-2. I get that they wanted to kind of surround them, but when you know there's only one there, it's not worth taking that extra risk.
Not worth it at all, indeed. Godsent are going to be a little bit split. After, I'm not a big fan of how Godsent are playing this one, because I'm going to try and show their POV a little bit as a high bird view. They are split right now, doing a 2-on-1 split, and they are split across a road. I have to say, and even in PEL, like, we would never see these kind of shifts and splits, because it makes it so hard to assist your team from across the road. At least put your entire team, like right now, Sashi L9 should just go on the other side with Godsent. Even if they're split there, it'll be just so much safer rather than having like a 3-1 split from two different sides of the road, because it makes it so hard to assist the other side of the team. It renders half of your team almost useless in that engagement. But though, DVI picking the fight northern side, and it will not be an El Pozo finish, it does seem like, but the Pimple is still in the game. Ooh.
It is for now, but we're going to see it shifting up in the next minute or two as we do see member of Istanbul Wildcats going for a couple of sniper shots.
Yeah, they got some information on PLG, team number 18, Team Plague. But Team Plague, one of the last positions last game, unfortunately, because they lost 3 members really early on Sanhok, which is bound to happen on that kind of map. But here, just a full-man squad. Oh, no, actually, they lost Grills earlier. Oops, my bad. Me, spaghetti. But they did lose one member. So, still has a big chance. A good chance for their game. But GQ are picking a really decent fight of their own on the eastern side of the circle, and they do indeed get themselves a team squad wipeout. Looking really strong in the process, but let's go to the field. They're going to try and make it over to the side of Team Unique, and the fight might be breaking out in a few minutes.
As we do see the field looking for a couple of members of Team Unique. Team Unique having a pretty decent kill game so far. In last game, I think they had a couple of kills.
Yeah, they got a bunch, yeah. I don't remember exactly how many. Wait, Team Unique, you said. Team Unique. They got 7 kills last game. Oh, nice shot coming on through from Oa Plaza. But Venia, though, this is going to be a battle of Nox mainly. Just going to try and use that armor, try and use that helmet, health bar, and the resources away. So, still a good trade coming over to the field. Godsent, still, I want to try and see Sashi try and cross the road right now. I'm not sure what he's trying to achieve for his team. Maybe trying to be as a scout. I'm a little bit unsure. What do you think of this one, Imperium? I'd like to know.
I don't think it's a bad play, believe it or not, with the amount of teams around each other. And they would have heard the shots around and near in those directions, so therefore they can kind of play on their position around it. And I actually don't think it's the worst thing for them to lose a member based on scouting if it means they get a better position in the next 5-6 minutes.
Oh, man, that nade getting cooked up from Old Boy. He sees the crate 2. He's going to go for the chuck. Does it get the knockdown? Oh, not quite. They actually threw it back at him, and he's getting under fire now. Got to be careful. That's going to be action angle held over. But Matic going for the engagement. Matic, absolute legend, gets himself a triple kill on his own on the entirety of King. But it's only going to be King Bomb remaining. Can he get Team Squad wipeout versus the entirety of King as a one-man army? Yes, he can. Team Squad wipeout 1v4 for Matic of Team Unique. Holy moly.
Holy moly, guacamole.
Extra cheese and pepperoni. Woo!
What a wipe from Matic. This is the reason why they are the team that won the PUBG Mobile event in Ridley, I believe.
In what, sorry? In what?
I think they won the PUBG Mobile Star Challenge.
I do believe they did, actually. I think I'm not 100%. I'm not going to, double down on that because I'm not 100% confirmed, but
yeah,
they did do really well. I'll tell you that much, though. Another nade going to get chucked over by... Oh, boy, no, that was a smoke. My bad. I mean, if you get a headshot with a smoke, just throw it on the head. It might kill someone. It can be very dangerous. But it did not connect right there. And the field are slowly going to be lurking in the shadows, trying to overtake this position away from the legends known as Team Unique.
You have to be a little bit passive.
For now,
and more collective with how they are positioned, because they've got 2 to 3 teams around them. Yes, they have the high ground, the peaks, but it can all go suddenly wrong.
Crow Crowd, the legends, coming over from PUBG PC. They got that management from PUBG PC, so they know how to play the macro. And there you go. Good synergy, good communication, good engagement. Crow Crowd get the team squad wipeout. They are now in the top 12 of this game. It was still a 4-man squad, which is super worth it in a game of Miramar. Victor is smoked up in his own corner over there. He's just scared. He's trying to make a run for it, but Crow Crowd have the information. He's going to try his best. He's
oh my god.
Oh my god. Did he actually make it out? No way. And he's back into his own cavern.
He just said arrivederci to everybody around him.
Oh my god, that jump, like, would have been so cool if he died mid-air, not gonna lie, but no. Am I bad for wishing death upon these guys? No, okay, that's a little bit too mean. But it would have made for some cool montage, you know?
Istanbul Wildcats, they're in the position.
That's a way to create a barricade.
Side of the road.
Okay, it's gone.
And the car's flipped over.
I thought he was like, man, he put it at the perfect angle so it would like be protection. That's so smart, but it didn't work out.
I was gonna say what was the point, but yeah.
I mean, create protection, I guess. They don't have to shift anymore, so they can even explode it to just create extra cover. We see some teams do that in PL, but seem like for now they're just going to keep it in case a rotation should happen. But the circle, this is phase 5. Normally no more vehicle rotation should happen, unless you're Victor. Then I'll allow it. Still the 3-man squad. Matic on his own, though, is going to get engaged by Divine Vendetta pretty soon as a 1v4, but it is a 2-2 split from them. Goes camp, he sees him for a split second. He's locked and loaded. Gonna go for the smoke. Try and give some misinformation. Maybe go on the right side and flank them up. You know, he gets information on boot camp. Nice pro.
Right now.
Yeah, he's got to go for the engagement. He doesn't have time to res back up. He's going to go for the engage, try and force it through. They sprint randomly. They don't have the info. He's trying to go for the first aid. This is pretty risky for Matic. Let's go over real quick. Push it back a little bit further. But yeah, they're going to go for the engagement on Matic. He's going to get rushed away, and he's going to get indeed knocked away by Divine Vendetta. Feels bad, man. But also, Team Unique going to be losing 2 of their members as they lose Matic and also Ada. But Ada seemed like he might be able to get res back up by Old Boy. Godsent just going to try and make his way.
That's why it was always going to be hard for Unique in the way they were positioned with all the teams around them.
It was definitely going to be a pretty harsh one at the end. Pro Crowd trying to make their way in. Oh my god, there's so much fighting coming all around the board. This is looking really hectic. Yasha, Ada. Old Boy got knocked away though after he got the res on Ada. So hopefully that can be an open back. Milky Way going to try and just run his way in. Putting off a Victor. And he makes it in too, man. Oh no. Okay, you know what? I talked too soon, the Imperium. That's going to be GQ eliminated in 10th position.
We're now down to 9 teams, 25 players left up. Istanbul Wildcats, definitely the team with the most prominent position. They're on their own. They have compound and is in circle.
Wait a second. There we go. Oh, Divine, they're going to go in for the car move, trying to shift in towards the remaining members, getting back to the 4-man squad. They make their one pay off. The PGL versus the Istanbul Wildcat, that fight will be happening. The Smoke Road trying to get Jorfi into the circle. This is pretty risky for them. But look at that. The field on the high ground section, still as a 4-man squad, was that 2-2 split. They have the peak of the map under their control, which in Miramar is so good.
I don't get how Plague are able to survive this push.
Yeah. And they're not even in circle next phase. Istanbul Wildcat and in PLG, if they're under the scope, right, of the field, I think these two teams are going to struggle so much because they don't have any cars towards them either. But Raskayan is going to be knocked away by Fuel Strike. And they see the information on Crowcraft for a split second. Wait, Sprite, no, you didn't see them? No way. You actually didn't see them. That's so surprising. You didn't see Crowcrowd on the lower section. You could, like, I'm going to show you the POV. They're right here and he did not get the info. Surprising.
Like, Crowcrowd can't go northwards as far as I know because that's up the hill. So they actually have to go essentially westwards around to where Istanbul Wildcats and Team Plague are.
Are they going to get for the push? Alo does get tagged a little bit.
Could Victor cause Nopsa?
Could try so. Victor is trying to, he's just like during the fight is happening, he's trying to like just sneak his way in circles. Like, okay, they're not looking at me. They're not looking at me. Please, 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 don't look at me. And scout it in, but they're going to be checking. I think is that nade it's got checked or smoke? Oh, I think that might be a nade. The second one gets the info. There it is. They get the knockdown on Venya. Alo going to be now on his own as a 1-man army. And gets the smoke up. He's trying to get himself to the rock. If he gets to the rock, he might be safe. But Victor's there lurking in the shadows. Went to try and steal that kill away. Victor. What? Oh no, he didn't get it on Alo. No way, but now Victor's going to go for the push. He gets the information, gets prone just in the lack of time. But Victor gets the frag and gets the team squad wipeout onto Crowcrowd. Ooh. Oh, but no, okay.
Oh my
Not for long. But Team Unique are going to try and get away the position of the field now. They got a res actually on Old Boy earlier. I didn't even see that happening. But yeah, Istanbul Wildcat and PLG, the Plague. Oh, this fight is not going to be looking sexy. I can tell you that much. Istanbul Wildcat.
There's also DVI jumping in for the mix as well.
Oh my god, this is a 3-man squad fight. It's going to look scary for most of these teams because they're not even in circle. There's a low ground fight and a high ground fight. They're going to go over to the POV of the plague. Trying to smoke it up, trying to buy as much time as possible. You can really feel they don't want to go for this engagement. They don't want to commit to the fight. They can't breach it, and they don't want to. But unfortunately, at this point, it's or you run for the circle, and they get even a little bit tagged by that nade. Or you run for the circle, or you pick the fight head on, and then reposition. Because if you go and force for the circle push, you're going to get hit from the front side by Team Unique, and also by the field, and also from the backside by Istanbul Wildcats and Divine Vendetta. This is a really bad situation for them.
Why isn't Cypress using the tiny little gap he has by that building to dance around the likes of IW?
Oh, Old Boy on the high ground section, going to go for the fight on, the field, but that's going to be unfortunate. Team Unique eliminated in 5th position. Old Boy did get himself a knockdown, but not quite the frag. Actually, no, he did get a frag. He did turn it into a frag. Good job to him.
He did.
He did get that one. Divine Vendetta now trying to split up a little bit. They want to try and go for the high ground because that's where the circle is shifting, but they're also on the frags of the low ground section. They want to try and capitalize as much as they can, but the field on 14 kills Imperium on Miramar. Absolute stellar performance so far, though grenade is going to be pretty valuable on the plague. Does it get a kill? Oh, not quite. But the res on Raskani should still be happening as Go Camp is extremely low, trying to res back up. Istanbul Wildcat was only now 1 member standing, and they're going to be forced into the blue zone. There it is. Another knock from the blue zone will be happening. As Kwin, oh man, he's on the backside. How is Kazin going to make this one work out? He's on the right. Can't quite see him, and he gets flushed away. Ooh, DVI looking sexy.
DVI against the field. Will the circle go? The high ground going over to the field. Can DVI clutch away? Hazard gets a knock.
Yeah, this is a 1v4 for the field. They get themselves one tag on top of Ghost Cam. They're trying to find the kill instantly. If they do lose the fight, at least they confirm those kills and those points 100%. Smoke gets chopped, just chucked over by Oi Plaza. He's going to get forced up by Loshin, though. Loshin has the information 100%.
Trying to jump up on top.
Ooh.
Without getting taken out. Grenade gets thrown out by Plaza.
Trying their very best. Loshin is going to get the... Oh, no, he doesn't. Gets knocked away by the field. Now it's going to be a proper 2v2 of DVI versus the field. They're going to go for the flush. As I said, you want to confirm those kills. If you do lose the game, at least you have those kills and points secured.
I don't get why Lashin pushed on his own.
I know, right?
Because now it becomes a 2v2.
I know, right? They should have played a little bit more synergistically. I'm not even sure if they can actually go up here because the circle shift actually took away so much of this mountainside that it's going to be... I don't think they can even get high ground anymore. But the circle actually, I do believe, shifted in direction of... It's actually 50-50. You got 50% high ground, 50% low ground. So this might actually be a battle of heals Imperium really soon. Or just a battle of nades. Just chuck it over. Might get a random kill. But I think this might actually end up in a battle of heals.
Such a waste of a Molotov.
Yeah.
Unless you're really sure where he's going to be, it's not worth it. I know it's late game. You got to take a risk sometimes. But just pace yourself a little bit. Slow down. And just think for a sec.
Think Imperium. I mean, I can't do that Imperium, unfortunately. I got a small brain, but I'll try my best to understand. That's why I'm a caster. I can't be a pro player. Anyways, looking for the fight. The circle ship. Once again, I told you it's a 50-50 split. High ground section, low ground section. Mao is complete. Poor Mao on the low ground is going to be in a... He's trying to chuck some utility, though. Chuck another molly. He doesn't have any information. He's dead. Like, he's out of the count completely. He's not going to help his team at all. But, though, Oe Plaza trying to get the information. If Mohammed dies, it's game over for DVI. 100%. They're never going to come out of this one. No. Though, Hazard, they're just trying to run around, just trying to avoid if a nade or some utility gets chucked in their direction. They're just trying to play it as slow as they can. This is phase 8 Imperium. That means it's the last circle. The next shift will be the last, and it will end up with a circle that's non-existent. So, I'm going to go for the fight. Oh my god, Oi Plaza is going to go for the engagement. Ooh, a little bit of fight back from Mohammed. Oh, this is so...
I don't get why the field aren't pushing forward. If they know he's there, push forward as a two-man team.
I mean, they know it's a 2v2, and they only got the information on one member, which is Mohammed. If they drop down, they might actually get in a really bad spot. But though Mao is not out of the count, as I said earlier. So it is a risky move, and I do understand why they don't want to go for it. They want to buy as much time as possible. But if they did know that Mao was not there with Don Mohammed, then they could commit. But once again, it's the battle of information. They don't have that info.
That's very true, Max. I just feel like... you got to take a risk. You got to put the end of the game in your control. Yeah, the field have done a great job to get into second place with 16 kills in this game. But close it out. End the game the way you started.
Oh, trying to take a few shots once again. It's such a slow-paced end game, but it is going to be closing up in the next few seconds, Imperium. Should be happening.
Gotta give credit though to Mohammed. I think it's how do you say his?
Don
Name,
Mohammed?
for
I'm
DVI.
not sure. Oh wait. I thought Plaza was going to go for the push there. That really shocked me.
Like, he's done a great job of kind of putting a decent bit of doubt into the final two players of the field, kind of moving around, throwing out those peak shots, but also not peaking too much and not really being too aggressive.
Oh, he's definitely been buying so much time for his team. I think he's one of the main reasons why DVI are in this top 2 position. But, wait. Oh, wait, that's...
What?
Oh, okay, no, he's going to get a little bit of loot. You know what? If he's got some healing, then that's fine. I'm okay with that. But there was nothing valuable.
Must get 300 5.56 ammo for the final 35 seconds, you know?
Might be for also healing, because, as I said, it might actually end up in a battle of heals. That's how close this one is going to be.
True.
Unfortunate thing is, when you're in the position where Mohammed is, you can't actually scope straight up. Like, you got to, like, scope a little bit down, so you can't actually, like, hit what is instantly above your head. So, that fight is instead going to be going in favor of the field, especially because they have that third-person perspective. They can scout without putting himself in too bad of a spot.
How many medkits does the players from the field have?
So you have 4 medkits for Don Mohammed. Mao has himself 4. No, 2. Sorry. Let's go check out for them. They have 13. They put all their medkits in Oi Plaza in one member, which is super smart. Like, he's gonna res up. You only need 1 member to be alive, right, to make it a W.
Fair.
And 0 for Phil Azahar, and he's got the Groza, so that makes a lot of sense. Great play from the Phil. They're playing this one really smart. I already saw this play happen once, but it is the circle's closing up Imperium. And now they're going to be out of the blue zone. He's going to try his very best. And he's going to be going for the battlefield potentially. Azahar is going to go for the engagement. Mao has no medkits. He only got 2 now. And he's going to go for the engagement. But unfortunately, he's going to be dying out. And there you go. Mao is going to go for the flush. No, it's a kill confirmed. So at the end of the day, it is worth it. Now, Oi Plaza. Mao doesn't have time to res back up. And it will be a chicken dinner over for the team of the field. Taking the second game of the day. Whoa, that was an ending and a half.
Great play by Mao. It's a shame that he couldn't get more heals off, but he took advantage of the fact that the push from the field from Hazard gave an extra kill over to DVI.
And I feel a little bit unfortunate because, like, Divine Vendetta played that one so well. Like, literally, like, big round of applause for them. I think the 2-2 split was definitely really risky when they went for the engagement of Istanbul Wildcats. I think if they all committed to go for the push onto the field, they would have had a better chance. And also that shift towards them was so much more worth it. Because you had the next circle shift over there, right? I think that would have been better. But still, like, the field, great job from them. The game a total of how many kills? I've got to count. I'm really slow.
5, 10, 17 kills.
17 kills, yeah. 17 kills Imperium. So, not quite a Team Unique as last game. Oh, sorry, not Team Unique. Dream Eaters last game. But still a great performance. Divine Vendetta getting himself 6, 7, 8 kills in second position. And then Istanbul Wildcats with 0 kills. That's 2 games in a row where Istanbul Wildcats get himself actually a small amount of kills. Last game they got 3 kills only, but still in like top 3 2 times in a row. Because once again, Istanbul Wildcats Imperium, they come from the PUBG PC scene. Well, not the players themselves, but like they have that experience just given to them through the PC players. And they have that extra bit of understanding that the PC counterpart does offer them. So that alone is, I think, is a big reason why they always get really far in the games. Because positioning for PUBG PC and rotations are like so important, right? And I think that's a big reason why Istanbul Wildcats are always super high in the current standings. But yeah, GG well played to them. Team Plague in 4th position with 4 kills. Then Team Unique in 5th position with a total of 7, 8 kills. And yeah, just great game for here. Crow Crowd, only 2 kills though, unfortunately for them. But still 7th position. Yeah, I don't know if you have anything to add for that one.
Just to add the fact that Feel and IW, like Feel obviously finished 1st in Miramar. They finished 3rd in Sandhawk. IW, as you pointed out, 3rd in Miramar and 2nd in Sandhawk. And even DVI. DVI still finished 6th in game 1. Following up with the 2nd. It's a nice little bit of consistency. Top 8 teams go through. So I actually don't mind the likes of IW who are having the passive playstyle and going for a position.
I think that's completely fine. I think it's worth it for them. It's definitely the good position. But I'm just going to try and get the stuff set up on the stream. There you go. But that is game number 2. Once again, congratulations to the Phil, securing himself that 2nd game of the day. So far, 1st game for Dream Eaters, 2nd game for the Phil. And now the next one, Imperium, is going to be on Erangel. Going to be having 2 Erangel games. So it's going to be Erangel, Vikendi, and Erangel again. So we got a Vikendi game. That means that me and Imperium, straight off the bat, we're going to be pretty happy about that one because I think Vikendi is pretty underrated. This is great.
I love Vikendi. My favorite map. I said it yesterday when I was streaming it, and actually that game bugged out for me, and I couldn't get back into the game, and I was so salty that not only I missed the game, but I missed Vikendi.
All right.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to see Vikendi Esports, but not yet, unfortunately, like PUBG PC. So hopefully in the future. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching this second game. Myself and Imperium will be taking a very short break. We'll be coming back in a few minutes for game number 3 on Erangel for Group B in the semi-finals of the Pro EU tournament. We'll be back very soon. See you in a few short minutes. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks so much for waiting. Great last game on Miramar, great game before that on Sandhog, but now we're going to be shifting our focus over to the OG map where it all began. We're going to be shifting over to Erangel, and that's going to be, of course, with my buddy Imperium, as the game is now loading up. So just in the perfect timing for this third game, Imperium. What's up?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, baby.
We like to have some good old timing of when the game starts, and of course, we've had two fantastic games so far in the Group B of the semi-finals, with the Dream Eaters taking the game 1 in Sandhawk, as you saw, Maxon, and then in game 2, the Field getting a dominating win in Miramar with 17 kills.
17 kills. Like, you know, that's a really big amount of points, especially when you get yourself a chicken dinner. Also, like, that just adds up to the fire. But right away, do I have an audio? Well, I just want to fix something on my audio. I'm a little bit unsure about something. So 2 seconds, guys. Please do bear with me as the game is now loading up. 20 seconds before we do jump on our angles. Do you think that because of all the loadout of teams that are here in Imperium, do you think there's maybe one team that like might have an advantage here on this good old map of Erangel?
No, because at the end of the day, this is the map that everybody should know the most. It's the original map. It's the first thing you pretty much play the second you install the game if you're a new person. It is what is synonymous with PUBG and PUBG Mobile. So honestly, it should be, from a map point of view, it should be an even playing field.
Yeah, that is definitely a really good point, Imperium. Like, they got just so much more experience on it. Like, you have no excuses, basically, for like not knowing your rotations and everything. So hopefully, this will be a fun game to look at, ladies and gentlemen, on the stream. Also, I do have to say thank you very much to Gun, Gamers Unite Nation, and to YaLLa Esports for sponsoring this event and making it possible. As a total cash prize of $1,000 US, $500 for that first position. Definitely want to try and get yourself those chicken dinners. And there we go. Going to be having a playing path very centered from the western side to the eastern side. And a few drops going to be coming up early. As always, Team Unique, they like going to the likes of Hospital and George Pole, so they're going to be going for that shift once again. No big surprises right there.
What is interesting is so far in the first half of that playing trajectory, no teams have dropped and moved down south. Other than maybe MVP a tiny bit, everybody is okay. Now we're seeing on second half, but on that first half, majority of those drops have headed north towards between George Paul, Ruins, Roshawk, and the likes of there.
Yeah, just gonna it seems like pretty even to me, which is always a good thing. You know, you're expecting to have these teams already have their favorite dropping locations locked up. Team number 8, Crow Crowd, they're going for a really split. Seemed like a losing phase this early on. Very center of them. I'm going to zoom on them a little bit. You're going to see pretty alone, pretty split. I think that even they're trying to get one kill on one member of Crow Crowd. And yeah, he's just running around. There you go. He's going to try his best to run it and survive it. And he's going to get shut away from the other side. So this might actually be the end of the road for Alo. He made it so far last game on Miramar. And there you go. Gets shut away. Was the M24 of Jar Jar from Hate Gaming EU. Doesn't get punched to death. There you go. That's why you don't split early. Because stuff like this might happen.
Yeah, unless you're very, very confident that you have that area all to yourselves, yeah, you're going to pay the price. But we see that phase on circle, Maxman. It is to the east side of the map. Milta Power, Milta, going to be optimal place for his team to move down around, of course. Lipovka, a couple of teams landing in that area, F13 and IW.
Yeah, they're going to be getting a little bit close to themselves. I think it is a really big compound. Well, really big. It's a big-ish compound. You have enough loot for like easily 2 squads to pick an early game fight, even though, as we always say, if you can avoid it, that would be definitely enjoyable. But I think that there are going to be definitely some fights breaking out because you've got, what, about 20-30% of this first phase circle that is made out of water. That means that the potentials of, like, the chances of a fight actually occurring early game are way bigger just because of where this first circle shift has been located. So hopefully most of these teams will be able to make it out of there alive, as Nameless is going to try and find himself a high ground position on the western side of the area, which seemed like that was also a similar play style of Boschka. He tried to find himself a good position.
It's a bit risky, though.
It is risky, but
unless he has clear information, it could go against him. But then again, on the team of Istanbul Wildcats, it seems like they are less worried or informed about where the likes of Friday the 13th are. It seems like Friday the 13th definitely look bit more primed to engage onto Istanbul Wildcats.
Yeah, they are in a pretty good split. After the thing is, you have to keep into account is. Oh wait, King. Well, I might keep that for later. I'm gonna go to King real quick because I think this fight might be actually really interesting. In Roshok, it's gonna be team number 18, Team Plague versus King, team number 11, King's team, and King has been pretty much popping off so far. They got himself a juicy amount of kills. They're gonna go for the kill up there, find the punches and secure it. They're already on 2 kills. Those 2 kills secured on Team Plague. Thank you also for the follow. It's Shishi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day. But that's 2 kills, 2 frags, and it will be the Kings of Roshok. Barely on the edge of circle, but in the circle nonetheless. So they can just stay there for a while longer and chill. But YaLLa Polyana also has 2 teams that might be fighting, which is going to be Heroes X and Dream Eaters. But the thing is about YaLLa Polyana Imperium, right, is that it's such a big compound. You can easily have up to 2, even potentially 3 teams without a fight breaking out. And they're on the complete opposite of YaLLa Polyana. So that fight is just not going to happen.
No, and it's just going to take a bit of time for those 2 teams to, if they do engage, for them to engage. Probably by the end of Phase 1. So I'd say for now, it's going to be pretty safe where they are located.
Yeah, they're going to be safe and sound. So I'm going to see one member with team number 6, which is going to be Ked. Team number 6, in case you don't know, is Relentless Fire. Going to be towards prison, has a 1-man army. Hopefully he won't get scouted out, and he is definitely playing it like with a low profile in a container. Maybe trying to find a kill if someone rushes in by mistake, but or by mistake, it wouldn't be a mistake, but unknowingly. So he's just going to try and take that one. It seemed like a rather dirty. They're just not interested in staying in prison, which I do understand. You know, like prison is not kind of area you want to hold for too long. But ooh, Bro Black taking a fight against Victor, the last remaining member of Araviderci last game, the Snake of Snakes, and he's going to be taking a fight head on, and he got actually a rise for himself.
But at what cost if he can't confirm the kill?
Exactly.
Unless there's a backup from the rest of his team up above, it's not going to work out too well for Araviderci.
Wait a second. Look at that, man, doing so much work, and they're going to go for the engagement now. They want to try and get rid of Cruffer. Whoa, the cavalry is here, baby. Going to go for the engage. If the information was given over, they should know exactly where he's located. He can't move away. He can run, but he can't hide. And he actually can't even run, but he's going to get also sniped away in the distance. Look at that. That 3-1 split is perfect. The fact that they didn't send all the members away, in my opinion, such a good move to keep Akashi on the high ground. Goes for the spray, but Victor gets prone just in the good amount of time to avoid getting knocked away and gets the kill. But yeah, as I said, Akashi Imperium, you see him up there? He has such good position. Like, yep. If he tries to go for the engagement himself, he just gets the suppressing fire in the distance and confirm kills if needed. I really love what happened there for Araviderci.
Plus, if I'm not mistaken, that's Bro Black taken out once again. That's the 2nd game in a row they've been the first team to go out. It's not looking too good for them in the semi-final stages of this tournament. Definitely giving them a huge uphill battle coming into the final 2 games, actually.
Even Sandhog had a little bit of a struggle, unfortunately. As Kazin is going to try and go for that nade cook. Nice skin, by the way, on the nade. But I've always been surprised, like, nade skins. Like, they're going to explode in a few seconds. Like, why? I would just keep them in my back pocket and never use them. And, like, they're so beautiful. Like, it's to attract the enemies. Just check, like, a really sexy, like, skinned grenade to your enemies. They're going to go around it like, oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then, boom. Just lure the enemies to the grenade and then fireworks. Oh, that makes me want to sing Fireworks off Katy Perry. Oh, that was a bad idea. Jeez.
One thing I did want to point out, if any of these 2 teams did want to disengage, believe it or not, it's actually much easier for Friday the 13th to disengage because they have a lot easier access to vehicles that are outside of Lipovka. Whereas when you look at IW, where are they going to go other than maybe around Friday the 13th? The only other place they have is in the water.
Which, if you can avoid the water, do it. just don't go for the fight on that. But Istanbul Wildcats, they will be... The thing I wanted to talk about, actually, earlier, was before the fight with King was happening, was the Istanbul Wildcat. They have the water behind them. They don't really have to pay attention to too much happening to them. But Friday the 13th, if a team is like, oh, well, Lipovka's still in circle, they might actually get themselves in quite a bit of trouble. For example, right now, Crow Crowd are slowly making their way over there. And this could put them in kind of a bad spot as they get sandwiched up. But a few bullets are getting exchanged between Friday the 13th and Istanbul Wildcats. Not going to result in too much havoc just yet. But Bolka is really split away from his team. And I don't know, what do you think of his position here, Imperium? Just...
I overall like it for now. The reason
same.
why is just because it's early game, and you know what, like Lipovka is that big area. It's big enough that it's okay. Plus, he's behind a wall, and with that TPP perspective, he gets so much awareness with little risk.
Mm-hmm.
And what's more important is that they're communicating effectively with each other, so that vision and that awareness pays off for them in the long run.
You're just giving a lot of like really valid points for him to be here. I'm going to give you an extra one actually, which is that if they go for the engagement on the two other members of Istanbul Wildcats, he has a perfect angle on the entire open section of Lipovka, and he can just shoot them down as they're trying to shift in, or at least get some tick damage.
Yeah.
Right?
Plus realistically, when you look at what he has as an offensive player in this fight, he only has level 1 armor, level 1 helmet. That's going to provide him nothing when it comes to a high fire engagement. So he does want to stay in the backline and provide vision.
Although I'm seeing the Kings, they are trying to make it over to the underground section of the map, which, you know, underground is always it's a weird place to be in PUBG. Like, it doesn't happen very often to have it actually involved. The only time I did see the underground section get involved in like a last game circle, it was a battle of heals. So
yeah,
hopefully it does not end up in that, because it's a little bit underwhelming. You know, you're just like, oh well, I wanted to see someone, you know, die, but yeah. I don't know. We had that one battle of heals when we were doing PMCO, like for the regional stage of for the wildcard series, and we only had one battle of heals, which was really interesting. Oh, do you remember? Oh, dude, I'm just remembering everything of like all the cast we did in Imperium. The live event in Berlin for PMCO prelims.
Spring prelims.
Yeah, when Deformer Meditari threw 4v1 against, I believe it was XQuestF, that last member of XQuestF. And they all tried to like out heal one member, and they all died.
That was in
Vikendi.
Vikendi, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude, we screamed like never before.
It just shouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
It
but
shouldn't have happened.
after Deformer Meditari, after that, like they knew their mistake, and they were like, okay, like we did mess up. Never again we'll do that. Which, you know, doing a mistake once is fine, but if you do it twice, that's when you start to being like, not too sure.
Definitely more important they learn from their mistakes.
Exactly.
As all teams do look to do. But looking at these rotations and where these teams are located, Hate and Unique, nice easy entryway into the circle overall. A lot of these teams have shifted eastwards, and that's why it's sometimes it's pretty good to wait a little bit later. Even stay in the blue zone for a bit of phase 1, phase 2, even phase 3, to occupy a bit of a safer position going into the circle.
Oh, Team Unique, they're going to get some information on Neymad and MZ. And Yasha, you can just see he really wants to go for those shots. He gets them down. He's got the M4. Nice few shots with the mini. That's going to connect for Matic. Not going for the flush just yet. It's not worth it. They want to try and find more potential frags. Though, going to be seen also Ada. He's going for the rush. And he's going to push it solo, which I think is a little bit of a risky move here, Imperium. But they got themselves 2 knockdowns. Now it's going to be a proper 1v1 versus JaJa. That nade is perfect, but unfortunately not cooked enough. That could have been such a good play, but Na'Vi in the distance might actually give some really good assistance. Going to go for the fight on JaJa, but JaJa finds Ada. Will he have the time to go for the flush? I'm not too sure. He's getting surrounded as Yasha comes in to help out. And it does work perfectly fine. And as Na'Vi gets some damage down on Matic, but Matic does not get knocked away. And Na'Vi now, really, does he have a car? I do believe, yeah, he does. He's going to just get onto the bridge just right next to him and get the hell out of this place.
No, he's not, because that car looks pretty... Actually...
No, it's a bug. It happens
sorry,
sometimes.
render.
There we go. There it is. That's what I wanted him to do. Great move from him. But all the center circle. Woo, baby.
That's nice. That's what I want to see. Phase 2 shifted down southward. Still a little bit of water on the south coastline of the mainland where Milta is and Milta Power. But overall, it has centered up pretty nicely. And a lot of these teams are in around the center of the circle. That's what I like to see coming into these semi-pro and pro games.
King are still trying to hold the highest section of the underground part of the map, though Thrills in 2 split away versus GQ. Team GQ are going to push up. potentially try and find themselves that frag, turn into a point. But they also, again, taking quite a fair amount of damage, getting chucked their way by Hiroshi. But they're going to rush in. They want to get that kill on Thrills. But Thrills will normally be getting killed out by Hajulu. Going for the punches. I think that's a little bit too risky from Hajulu. Like, I know you want to go out with the punches and like find that kill, but like just from where you are, you're in an open area. Just go for it with the kill him with bullets. I would say that was like, if you never know if they got an angle further down and they just shoot at you. I think that's a like unwanted risk for no reason. But I mean, they're alive.
Exactly.
So. Always strafing towards perfection. Hiroshi though. Hiroshi, I think that I gotta say for King, Hiroshi, in my opinion, is like the most consistent player. Like, he's absolutely legendary. Had so many good plays in this tournament. Even in the tournament that was the Scorpio X event, I had the chance to cast for like 2 weekends in a row. Absolute stellar like games every single time from him, and no big surprise. He really deserves to be in a big, good team. Oh, well, crash. Thank you, game. Okay, well, okay. Well, that happened. Let me restart that Imperium.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, it's definitely not my computer, because my computer be the best, except for my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is not good. I do understand that. But yeah, a little bit of a crash. So my apologies, everyone on stream. We'll get it reloaded ASAP. We will be able to load back in game, so no worries there. We won't be missing, hopefully, too much action. If we come back and Team Unique is dead, I'm going to be very sad. But yeah. So yeah, what was your overall feel of this game so far, then Imperium, of what we've been seeing? Like, a lot of teams focusing center.
A lot calmer than Miramar, and I like it. A lot more professional looking, believe it or not. It kind of... It might just be because of the map, but it just felt... It felt stronger. It felt better. Just to cast, like, as in... I didn't feel the need to talk that much, because it's like the teams are kind of doing... give or take what they're meant to do.
It's very by the book.
The center circle, avoid the action, and just make their way through towards the late game.
I mean, as I said, it's very by the book. And when it goes that way, it just, the story tells itself. It's very straightforward.
Exactly.
There's not much to like really go around. That's why we're doing a lot of like a bunch of bad jokes. I mean, I am doing a lot of bad jokes, but you know, that's what I do. That's what I'm here for. But anyways, boom, there it is. Got back. The game is now loaded up. Let's go back to the gameplay scene so you guys can actually see what the hell is currently happening. And the fight is happening already, so let's go to it. Hopefully, team play still. Oh, they're still okay in the underground. Okay, I got a little bit overzealous. But Dream Eaters are getting involved with King and Team Plagas. Ooh. They're taking it over. Hiroshi also in the low ground section, but he's going to get hit on the left side. Oh my god, yeah, he had no idea. And Hiroshi will be flushed away by one member of Team Plague.
That's gonna be the Kings.
Eliminated, yeah.
Taken out, eliminated, or Kings team, should I say? Eliminated, and that's one thing. Like, we still have 16 teams with 51 players alive. I know it's only like phase 3 that has shifted down southwards a little bit more, but it's still crazy.
Wait, I just remembered the music is still running. Wait, let me get rid of it. Boom, there we go. We only want to hear shots fired and screams in this game, so no more music for you. But
without context, that sounds so bad, Maxon.
You don't want to know, Imperium. You don't want to know. You don't want to know what I'm into. Any what? No, nothing. Istanbul Walkout gonna try and breach over Arrivederci really soon. Gonna try and potentially take it through. They find themselves one knock, allowing Istanbul Wildcats to maybe push forward, but you know, they don't really have a good position to do so, so they're not gonna go for it just yet.
They had a vehicle, Max.
They have one.
Oh, they do? They do. Yeah, but I mean, even as a full squad, they could push that as a full squad, but you only have the one player in that. 100% it would be such a wise choice for them to, you know, get in that vehicle, push forward, compound breach, get the squad right, be aggressive. But we know, based on the last 2 games, that Istanbul Wildcats, they don't do that. They go for a late game, they go for a position.
Exactly. Trying to put all their eggs in different baskets, trying their best to get himself in that late game position. Now look at that, almost all of the top lane section of the map across the road is actually out of circle. And the main reason why is because there are not many compounds. If it does shift north, this is going to be such a bad game for so many of these teams that they're going to have to shift north. So hopefully it doesn't come to that. But on the western side, Unicorns of Love and Hate Gaming EU are going to be trying to make their way in slowly but surely.
Heroes X has a really good position. Above Prison, in my eyes. It's near the center of the circle. Yes, it's going to be tough because there could be a lot of teams going on around them, and prison is risky in itself. But I personally think they have a much better position compared to the likes of Team 6 Relentless Fire, even Team 5 that's moving across the
the field.
field. I really like their position.
Yeah, I do also really like where it is because you can also protect yourself on this area because of the terrain, how it's actually put through. But Crow Crowd have a decent position on themselves. Soul is pushed really far away. I'm not a big fan of how far he's pushed away because the position is so vital to their game plan. At least I do believe so. So I think that Solus should get a little bit closer to his team. He's not really adding much to the mix. As Venya is just being prone in the Harry Potter Tower, trying to get some information. He sees them, but I'm pretty sure he just doesn't want to give the information away to his team. They're just trying to get as much info as possible because they're doing a 1-1-1 split. And once again, information is the best way to win the game.
What is going to be important for Heroes X is that they are a little bit more aggressive. Yes, you want to be safe, and it is definitely going to be so important that they stick together somewhat as a full team so that they avoid all the action. But Strike does get knocked down by a member of FI.
Yeah, he's going to be knocked out because they're going to be... Wait, what was they going? R30 on the lower section. Who knocked that? I didn't even see in the kill feed who got that.
It was one of the players of Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, because Friday the 13th are over. Boop, there you go, over here. Let's go check out their position a little bit. So they already went for the northern section. They're trying to pre-shot this shift. If it does shift over there, they could be okay, but because there will be so many teams shifting up north, they might get a little bit overwhelmed too. So it's a double-edged sword, I think, the position of Friday the 13th.
There's not that many teams up north. They only Unique and maybe, like, Unicorns or Love EU, but the majority of the teams are all down south. So really, Friday the 13th, outside of Heroes X, look in the strongest position.
They do look strong right now, but the thing is, as I said, is if the circle shift north, they will have the position already under control, but there's going to be so many teams shifting up north that it might get a bit too much for them. That's what we saw earlier happen on Sunhawk when the 5 was trying to defend boot camp as a solo squad team, and there was like 5 teams rushing them at the same time because it was a boot camp finish.
Yeah, but if the circle shifts south, they don't have to worry about what's behind them too much.
Exactly. As I said, it's kind of a double-edged sword. It could go really well or it could go really bad. It really depends on how well they play and execute on that position. So, all the best for Friday the 13th because a lot of action is definitely coming their way extremely soon.
Definitely, but it's risky for the likes of Team 7 Divine Vendetta, who are on the edge of the circle on the south side. They're going a little bit uphill towards the top. Of course, MVP are to the west of them, and then there's about 4 to 5 teams between the north and the northeast direction.
Yeah, they got some information on a few members of team number 12, which is going to be MVP Gaming. Not going to usually go for the fight. The circle did shift. Where did it go? It went south. So this is the position, like, in the kind of game style that we were looking for Friday the 13th. They're going to have a really nice, easy entry point. After that, do you have a road to cross, which, PUBG and roads, they're never really your friend.
No.
So...
And for Friday the 13th, they either rotate super early or super late. The reason why is because if they rotate super early, they can, of course, get a bit of an optimal position. If they rotate super late, they can wait for all the teams around and kind of take each other out somewhat, and then create more space for them.
I'm going to try and rotate when teams are the less aware, potentially when they're already mid-rotation. Because if you do in the middle, teams might already get set up. So you want to definitely try and avoid that because that's when they're going to be definitely the most aware and ready to shut you down and have the most potential to squad wipe out your entire team. So hopefully that will not happen. Relentless still in prison. They haven't moved since earlier. I mean, there's no need to do so. We might actually even have a prison finish. But I want to go see Istanbul Wildcats that got sandwiched up by a 3-1 split of Team Unique.
You don't really want to be in prison, though, to be perfectly honest. You don't.
Really even in real life, I think, yeah. Yes.
Istanbul Wildcats, they kind of put themselves in a sticky situation. Yeah, okay, Unique, they have to kind of cross the road, but look how well spread out Unique are. The vision, the awareness, they can come from behind, they can go from the side, and old boy gets a knock on the Baka.
Yeah, it was the SKS, and the nades are chucking his health bar even lower and lower. He is definitely not going to get rest back up because he was not in the container. The thing is, one good naded in container is all going to kill them, or is going to force them out of the container, and they're just going to get absolutely pummeled. So Team Unique definitely controlling this fight super well. But though Ada and Old Boy, I think they can even send one extra member down to join them. I think that might even be better. As
look
Yashi
at
get
the
knocked away.
difference-
There you go.
But even look at the difference in playstyle between Istanbul Wildcats and Friday the 13th. Like, Istanbul Wildcats have stayed on the south side, whereas Friday the 13th, they were a lot more proactive with their rotations. I would say it's been a lot better for Friday the 13th.
However, Dutch trying to shift in. Ada is going to split. Unfortunately, Team Unique, we're not really expecting to get third-partied by this entire squad of Roverderci. And that actually might help out Istanbul Wildcats. I mean, they got a card. It is sure fuming. And look at that, even Madik is out. That means there's only Old Boy remaining for the squad of Team Unique. There it is, the third party. When you're playing split and trying to aggress a team, if you get third party, that is almost game over because you don't have a position to avoid getting engaged right. And Team Unique, unfortunately, a little bit unfortunate on that rotation of Roverderci. Though they're getting shot at, and Old Boy might be going out. Only one bullet will do the work, but he's able to make it out alive for just an extra few seconds. As Victor's still on the low ground, and Istanbul Walkout going to go for the push, but there you go. Team Unique eliminated in 15th position.
Yeah, it just wasn't meant to be. They paid the price by not being aggressive enough. And of course, a little bit of bad luck with the third party. They'll take an early bath in game 3.
Nice spray control. Whoa, Owe Plaza. Didn't get any bullets down, but that spray control, I'm jealous. I would love to be able to spray like that.
Took away the vehicle.
Yep.
Important part. Blew up the vehicle, took away the rotational power of that vehicle. They'll look to now aggress forward closer towards the team that's in prison. That's Relentless.
Now it's going to go over to the western side on the POV of Unicorns of Love. As the Unicorns of Love definitely under a lot of pressure by Dream Eaters. Sorry for the FPS, we're just trying to load up the map. Great nade getting chucked over by White. Again, 2 knockdowns on Log and Hiran. And now got to see where the other POV, Unicorns of Love. There you go, great push from Emigu, and that's going to be Unicorns of Love just getting wiped off the surface of the earth. Dream Eaters, again, slowly but surely, one of the, in my opinion, best teams in all of Europe. Like, they play so freaking well. It's insane.
It's mental what they do in the positions that they put themselves in. It's still risky, but it's a lot riskier for the remaining members of Team Play. They've got to get out of shelter, and they're going to go right into the path of
Advocate, yeah.
the Dream Eaters team.
I mean, it doesn't seem like they're too aware of the team still being there, so they might actually have a good opportunity to like use that surprise factor. Because surprise factor, if used properly and wisely, it can be super valuable. But with that car put himself in the staircase, I don't think they can even make it out because the car exploded. That means they can't drive it anymore. And I think that Team Plagas, because of that car, might actually die. I'm not too sure. They might get stuck. I want to see a little bit. I'm a little bit unsure. We'll have to see. A little bit scary for them. But Godsent going to be on the high ground. They've got to be a little bit careful on the southern side. They might actually get some good position. Same for MVP Gaming, actually. They've got a lot of visibility on Dream Eaters, but they're not quite interested with that fight just yet. As here we go. Unfortunately, Istanbul Walkout, yeah, they are out. Eliminated.
I don't get why the field went into prison. I don't get it. Such a bad rotation from them. They should have gone outside of prison towards the hill. Yeah, it would have been low ground, but getting out of prison now, based on where they are with the squad,
because Heroes X, yeah.
Because they didn't engage, it's such a risky play for them.
I definitely agree, Imperium. Like, especially because you know it's not going to be in the next circle. It's definitely not going to be a prison finish. So they're not getting so much worth out of it. I do understand for the side of Relentless because they've been there since like the almost phase 1, phase 2 circle. Like the feel like they've been rotating there since last phase only, and it's not really worth it though. Kid from Relentless is going to go for the spray. Was the AK? They're going to go for the car shift. Where's that motorbike? They have a car of their own, so Relentless might have something up their sleeve to play with. They are slowly going to try and get closer in the warehouse. Oh man, this is a stressful situation for the field. Not a fan of how this is going to play off.
They're just biding their time. They are waiting out. Of course, you do have Team 9, that is Heroes X, a little bit above. But remember, Field does get a knockdown onto Heroes X.
Yeah, they got a knockdown on Silas. Went a little bit too split. Not a big fan of how that actually worked out. But still, they have 3 members of Heroes X just raining fire down upon Phil, Relentless, and Hate Gaming EU. Though El Plaza was able to get himself a little bit further forward. So he's going to give just a little bit more suppressing fire. He can assist his team in a pretty decent way. But Smoke's getting popped over by Heroes X. Not too sure what the smokes are being used for there. But it seems like they're just trying to allow themselves to go for Silas. Yeah.
That member field that was out on his own.
Yeah, we're split, so unfortunately he can't really get any backup in any kind. Crow Crowd shifted actually north. So they went from low south to high north. So I do like that shift. Strike trying to make it through, getting shut down by Solis with the DP. Hikage and Hazard might get shot even from the back by Relentless. God Satan are just around the corner, so this is not looking really good for them. And the field trying to fight back, get one knockdown on Ked. But now the blue zone is just going in. Agon is going to try and make his way out. There you go. Navi from Hate Gaming EU is also going to die pretty soon because of the blue zone. So he is out of the scene completely. But this is a pretty hectic last circle. But look at that. Unfortunately, no Crow Crowd. The blue zone kills them at the end. Out in 7th.
Wow. One thing I did notice is that Hazard from the field took down all of Relentless with the help from the blue zone.
Yep. Oh my god. It's just a few plays that could have been easily avoided. But you know what? They got Celeste regen, which I think was actually is pretty surprising. I did not think that might happen. But so big round of easy claps for them. Hokage taking so much damage now, but still able to stand still. Potentially try and get forgotten about by Godsend and also by Heroes X. Godsend was a 2-2 split. 2 members going for the aggression. 2 members holding the Harry Potter Tower, but sell him. Trying to be a little bit of a sneaky devil. Maybe get on the backside of Hokage.
Lashin from DVI did manage to take himself out with a Molotov. Unfortunately, we are down to 4 teams. Heroes X, Godsend, the team of the Feel, and of course Team 2, that's Dream Eaters.
Yeah, damn man. Just a few minutes ago we were still with 12 teams. Now we're down to only top 4. Which one of these is going to be taking that chicken dinner? Soul is going to go for the push on Hokage. Hokage, can he fight back well enough in a 1v3? That's obviously going to be a no, Imperium. So he's going to be out, down to now top 4. The 3rd position was for the field. Trying to rain down havoc onto Lunatic, and it does actually work out for them. It's going to be a frag over to Soulless. Lunatic might get res back up. They still have the Harry Potter Tower for themselves. Sun HP is going to go slowly for the push. He does have the smoke that is denying that potential engage. He's got with the Uzi. They are in a pretty close range, but look at that. Dream Eater's helping out from the backside, finding himself that 1 frag on Sorka and getting also the flush. So that actually is relieving so much pressure away.
Of course, that's going to be bad for the side of Godsend.
Yeah, but Godsend able to, though, fight back respectively, get himself Meku. That's a kill. And once again, kills are the prizes in the world of PUBG, as you would always say, Imperium. But Godsend going to be also losing that 1 member. Now it's going to be a proper 4v2 Imperium. Going for a car shift this late? Godsend, what are you doing right now? This is such a mistake. You should never do that. Lunatic is going to be dying out, and there you go. Proilo too, but Godsend, what the hell was that finish?
They didn't even just do the car rotation. They tried to go to the side, and honestly, that was probably one of the most deflating finishes to a game I've seen. All credit to Heroes X. They held onto the high ground above prison, to the south side of prison for most of that game. They rotated down. They pushed forward onto the likes of the field, who didn't help themselves by locating themselves inside prison. And then when it came down to it, Dream Eaters unfortunately kind of got third partied. Came down these 2 teams, and Godsend just... Yeah, I don't even know how to put that into words.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. I would have understood if they went for sending 1 member in a car to take maybe as a law. I would get that. Going for 2 members in a shift for a car and not even trying to get himself into the blue zone. I was a little bit unsure why. It was definitely going to be I think we can both say this, Imperium, that it was definitely going to be a really hard fight on them. But
it was.
They would have had definitely a better chance to just take it head on, push from the lower ground, and try and take the fight. And maybe they would have got a frag and went for a flush. And you never know. We already saw so many 1v4 clutches in the late game, right, Imperium? We casted so many that we know it is indeed possible. But unfortunately there, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, and you're not giving yourself a chance of making it for that chicken dinner. But still, at the end, Godsend, they get himself 5 kills and a 2nd position. That's not something to look over. That's still a good performance overall. But Heroes X are going to be the man of the party with 6 kills and a chicken dinner. They'll be securing themselves the 3rd game of the day.
And also DE. Let's not count them out. They got 11 kills that game with the 3rd place, following up with the chicken dinner from a chicken dinner in Sanhok. really is going to help them in the overall standings. And also the field in fourth place. I criticized their position in that last game, but you can't deny the fact that they are getting consistent results. Third place, first place, and fourth place in the first 3 games. Credit where credit is due.
Credit where credit is due. GG well played, Dream Eaters, man. I'm telling you, slowly becoming one of my favs in EU. The field, 4th position. That rotation, as you said earlier, right, where they went for prison, that is the one move that messed up their entire game. If they would have just shifted a little bit more center circle for position that way high odds of being in the next phase, I think the field would have had a chance of getting himself in the late game because they still had 4 members, right? Like, I don't know.
Oh, well.
I'm surprised to see Divine Vendetta in 5th, though.
That's what happened with them, and they overall paid the price when it comes down to, you know, in comparison to winning the game.
Hopefully I can do a little bit of VOD review after this and see what happened. But I'm surprised, like, I didn't see DVI, like, almost this entire game. They got 5th position with 2 kills. We didn't talk about them, like, at all this game, I believe. So, you know what?
Again, consistent. Started in 6th place on Sunhawk, getting a 2nd place in Miramar, and now followed by a 5th place in Erangel with 8 positions available, with 8 slots available for the grand finals. Honestly, I can't criticize that game plan of being a little bit passive and just going, you know what? Let's just hold out for the late game, rotate, stay quiet, and do our own thing.
No, it might not be big numbers or anything like that, but no, at the end, just slow and steady will win you the race, and that's definitely what DVI seem to go for. I had the chance of casting them for the PUBG Mobile Pringles Gamers Cup, and they are like they played so well consistently. And what I do like is the fact that they did keep a few of their members. They did have a few roster changes, but like they kept the core pack together. And we keep saying it a lot, like we see it on Twitter and everything. Like, keep your teams. To everyone watching, if you're watching the VOD, keep your team. Don't just after like a tournament or like a season, like just split and create other teams with other people. Keeping a team on the long term is going to be so much more worth it and rewarding, rather than just like, oh, I'm done with you guys, going for another team, boom, boom, boom. Just stick together, work together, and you guys can achieve everything if you put the work into it. But yeah, Imperium, that was it for game number 3 of the day on Erangel. Next game is the snowy map of Vikendi. And me and Imperium, we're going to be pretty happy about that one. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, Imperium, do you have anything to add before we go for a really short break? I thought we were going to go for a break already. Okay, I guess we'll just go for a break, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back in a few short minutes for Vikendi, game number 4 of the day for the Pro EU tournament, brought to you by YaLLa Esports and Gamers Unite Nation. See you in a few short minutes.
As I wake up every morning, I wish the day would end. Because a day without you in my life, I don't know how to mend. And I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, was like, eh, 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 eh. Oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 eh. No, oh, no, oh. I was like, eh, 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 eh. Oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 eh. No, oh, no, oh. Come on, let's rewind till I smile. That look upon your face. My heart is empty and unguided. I'm blind leading chase. I thought I had a plan. A plan with you and me. Was the daring of my own dream, breaking me down to my knees.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for waiting. Great first few games that happened. And now we're going to be heading towards game number 4 on good old Vikendi. I'm a happy boy, and so is Imperium, that's with me once again for this next game. Yeah, what's up, man?
Not just a happy boy, Mimi big boy.
Yeah, Mimi Big Boy. I don't man, the references of Jack's films, like Jack's films are a legend. I love them. Jack's film, if you're watching. I doubt Jack's film watches PUBG Mobile competitive. Maybe. You never know. Would be surprised. But
All he does is Twitter for Android, man.
he stopped doing that. Did you see that video? He did a music.
Yeah.
I
it's
love that
literally
music.
A year's worth of work.
Yeah.
Put into
Twitter
one video,
for
like.
Android. I don't. I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna make it justice. But I love that video so much. It was such a like original idea. But
It is. It really is. Like.
yeah. Let's focus back onto PUBG Mobile. I think that's why we're here. Unless you guys are here for the dad jokes and me and Imperium, which no, I wouldn't blame you. Like 2 handsome lads just chilling in the bathtub, 5 feet apart, because they're. I'm not gonna make that joke. But yeah, we are gonna be just diving into it. Boop, boop, boop. And there we go. The game loading up, boys. Let's jump to game number 4. before we do almost wrap it up, because after this game is going to be a wrangle to close it all up.
Of course, some of these teams putting in some fantastic performances in the game so far. If you've missed it, shame on you, but it's okay. If you're here now, then all is forgiven.
All is forgiven. Oh, goddamn. But definitely, also you can check out the VODs on the YouTube channel. They'll be available like maybe an hour or two after the broadcast does end. So even for the pro players, don't hesitate to go do that. Anyways, game going to be starting up. Where is the plane going to take us? It's going to be... Oh, man, that's actually a really bad plane path. God damn, okay. Down south,
Now,
west.
it's not just the plane path that is a little bit of a pain, because it is. But if that phase 1 circle is north towards like even Port or Trevno, you know, that's really going to like test these teams' rotations and where they want to go. And suppose getting into a good position in the circle unscathed in the first 5-10 minutes.
Hopefully there's not going to be too much action early, but Vikendi, because there are not many big compounds where you can actually find consistent loot, like I'm pretty sure you're going to have like at least 1, 2, potentially 3 big fights happening early. That's not a big surprise. Imperium, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. Team Unique, they're going to try and like get ahead of everyone else, potentially go towards the likes of Podvosto / Cement Factory, and they're trying to get as far as possible from these teams, but it is going to be really hard to achieve. Most of the teams are going to go like shift up north, which is normal because of that plane path. You don't want to go lower.
Yeah, but like, if most of the teams are going to go up north, why not kind of go south? Like, only Hate are the only team that have actually gone
For Movatra, yeah.
in the southern direction of that map. Like, and when you think about it, they can loot all around the south area, unscathed, untouched. And that's what I was talking about. Phase 1 up Port, 30% water. Oh my lord, the rotations are going to be crazy. Now, I will say, Max, it is going to be a little bit easier for the teams that are on the east side of the circle to rotate in.
Easy entry
but
point,
the teams
yeah.
that are on the west side, damn, that's going to be tough.
It's going to be really tough, man. This is, like, we said it earlier, like, we love Vikendi so much, but Vikendi doesn't love us back, I think. I think it's not a mutual kind of relationship with the map.
I definitely feel sorry for the teams. 100% feel sorry for the teams.
Oh, nice trying to spray though, Akashi. Unfortunately, not going to be working out. Yuzi will not collect that frag. That's going to be an extra kill picked up for them. The Feel, still trying to rack up kills. They lost Strike there. Strike got knocked away. Vector going to try and potentially find himself a double.
Victor?
Does he get the info? Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't want to commit to this one just yet.
No, he's better off. Stay safe. Get the communication, loot up a little bit more, get that level 2 helmet, and then just communicate with the rest of his team. Of course, that is in a risky way, giving more space for the Feel to push forward in their own way because they are a 4-man squad. But because Arrivederci are disengaging quite quickly, commendable stuff from them. They're going, no, it's not worth it. We lost one member. Let's get the hell away from there.
I know, right, man? This is something that I think so many teams lack. So if you're, a player or you got a team that are aspiring professional players of PUBG Mobile, this is how you do it. You pick a fight early, you lose a member. If you have an opportunity to leave the fight early on, do it, because let's not forget that when you're a professional team and you're playing for prizes like cash prize, big tournaments, you're always going to try and also aim for better positioning. So here, instead of potentially heading on, taking it 3-4 and having lower chances of winning the fight and getting flushed out in 18th position, here you just leave and try and take another fight further down the line. You might win 5 positions and you might even get a chicken dinner. You do not know how it's going to go. Just try and make the odds more in your favor early game. Then late game, you might want to commit to these type of fights. But early on, it's just never worth it.
And you've also got to take into a fact of respecting your opponent. So, Arrivederci would have looked at that and gone, wait, that's not just anybody. That's the Field that has taken out one of our players. The team that has gotten a chicken dinner, come 3rd place in one game and come 4th place in another. They are not a team to be messed with, especially early on in the game.
I shifted a little bit over to Hot Spring, as one member of MVP is going to be a little bit surrounded by Istanbul Wildcats. So hopefully he can try and make his way away. Is Militia coming to try and save him? Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. Oh, look at that. Come and go and get him after a kid, like a kid after school. But can they survive
Oh
it,
my
though?
god!
I can't see them. Where are they? Where are they?
Oh my god!
Got that. Oh, no, he's still like... Oh my god, that stressed me out. I was like, had no idea where they were.
That made me nauseous, Max.
Oh, they do get out, though. So that was very cute, MVP. And, you know, it was risky, but at the end they got it. And he can't argue with results, so good job for them. Though, Imperium, I want to really go over, because I don't think of many... I might have a fight over here. We'll go over in a few seconds. What we were talking about earlier, right, was... Oh, no, are they really fine? God damn. Let me speak! Boschka having a pretty decent angle on a few members of Team GQ. They got one knockdown on Hadjul. And he's going to try and commit to this one a little bit. Did you find knockdown? He sees Frozen. Can he get the shots with the AKM? That's a no for me. He won't be able to get him. He's going to rush away. He tries to make his way to the Shack of Dreams, or the Shack of Doom. Let's see how it's going to pay off for him. So real quick, right, we were going to talk about. You were talking about like the fact that all the teams that are going to be on the western side of the circle got an easy entry point, and Team Unique, they got that spot on. 2-2 split, western side, get all the loot for themselves. I think they got
On the
the
eastern
best
side,
game.
you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, western. Yeah, the eastern side, not the western side.
Oh, sorry, did I say you? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you said
east.
western side.
Yeah, east.
No, it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, you're dead right. They are being proactive with their positioning, getting forward up. It also means they have easy access to a lot of loot. Now, in a 2-2 split, that's working out for now. But come the next 3, 4, 5 minutes, definitely best for them to stay as a 4-man team as they enter their way into the circle.
Hax seems like he's pushing slowly on Team GQ. In the open, that is a little bit risky, but though Boschka got knocked away. And I do like what Hax is doing here. He sees that one of his members got knocked down. He's going to try and get himself a little bit closer to his team. Push that in that global direction. But it seems like Team GQ, they got members that are trying to surround them. This is really surprising. But they get knocked down on Hadjul once again. Trying to relieve that pressure just a bit. And then Fizz is directly going to go for that res. Nade getting chucked over. Unfortunately, he's going to be a little bit off-put. King and the Feel are going to be picking a fight of their own, which I want to try and... I definitely don't want to miss that fight, so let's go see what's going on here. Boom, boom, and boom. Let's go to King Hiroshi. Whoop. Come on, load in. Voila. Spur of Hiroshi trying to deny rotation from Agon, from Relentless. Not going to quite work out for him.
Of course, they got to be careful because a good few of these teams are in the center of the circle. One member of Relentless gone down. Kill confirmed. These are Relentless down to, I think, 3 players. But yeah, a lot of these teams, they got to be aware and just be a little bit careful. You know, you can shoot and kind of push teams away from the compound that you hold onto, but you do not want to expose yourself too much or allow room for the team to breach a compound or of course take you out.
Very important. Oh, that skin though on the car, I love that. Man, I swear, like I think I might have to stop casting PUBG Mobile. Like every time they just got skins and they just flex it on me, and I'm just jealous. Same for COD Mobile.
You're like one of those like girls that gets distracted.
I'm just
by,
like, oh, I want that. I want that.
And it's like, ooh, something shiny. You know,
I want that. Thank you. I must get a sugar mama, and she just buys me all the skins I want.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Hashtag sugar mama for Maxman.
Please find me one if you want. You can contact me on my email, maxman dot sugarmama dot at gmail.com. Team Unique once again. I think, like as you said, like they got such good position because they're also out of circle, so they're not going to pick any fights, which is good. Wait, what is Novaz doing here? Is he just okay? I mean, at least you're not going to get scouted out.
Wait, can I get a bit of perspective on where he is? Okay, wow,
he's really far. Hello.
That's some Team Queso level strats, but only worse because he's not in a boat. He's just swimming.
I mean, boats are even riskier, I think, than swimming. Swimming, at least, like, you're really hard to see from super far away, whereas boats, You give your position away rather easily. And here, because you got so much water in the circle,
Fair.
he's really, really, really pushing it, but he's really playing for position. You know, it can be rewarding, but as I like to say sometimes, like, it's a double-edged sword. Like, if you get knocked out, you're instantly dead.
Now, it would be much better for him to wait for phase 2 to show itself before he in any way goes near the land.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay in the water, because at that stage when phase 2 pops up, even if phase 2 shifts towards the north even more, there's still a higher chance that the teams that are by the coastline are going to not be worrying about if there's anybody in the water who would, so it'll be even far less unexpected.
It can be unexpected. I hope they can try and play around that a little bit. Oh, wait. Istanbul Wildcat, please. Yes, that. I was about to say, what did I see with my little eye? And the 4-man rotation in one car. But they went for the split. They found himself another car. Make me happy, big boys. And gonna just try and split their efforts. Which, no. I was about to say, not good to do. But they fixed it. So I'm really happy with that.
God.
They might be clashing with Team Unique, though. Ooh.
Remember the first week and a half of the spring split when just pretty much every team was going full squad?
Yeah, dude. Oh. That was that hurt our little hearts. We couldn't bear with it. Even the YouTube chat were like, "What the hell is going on?"
But Istanbul Wildcats heading right into the path of Unique.
Ooh, old boy.
Old boy is in a vehicle. Well, actually, old boy is kind of on his own for now. You're getting out of the vehicle. Is it too little, too late?
Nah, it seems like they're fine.
Did he get called out by the two members of Istanbul Wildcats?
Oh man, Istanbul Wildcats versus Team Unique. That's going to be a battle of the century. Unfortunately, Boschko going to try and make his way through. He's going to be knocked away. Phase 1 blue zone. They can afford to stay for it pretty long. The tick damage is definitely really low. But Gotcha is going to try and go for the lowest section. Going straight away, try and get old boy out of position. But will it work out? He's going to try and drive up there. No. He's got a really good angle. Can he get the spray control? He gets knocked away. Can he confirm the kill? No, what? That spray Gotcha. Well, you got to work on that a little bit, man. But YaLLa is just going to be now alone in the compound for Team Unique. Can potentially try and find a res on Old Boy because, once again, as I said earlier, this is phase 1 circle. Can afford to stay in it for a longer period of time. But Istanbul Wildcat's going to try and go for the res. And I think that Matic has such a good position trying to hit them from the back. Kazan is there. Can he hit the spray? He also sees Gotcha. He's going to go for the spray. Nicely done with the G. Kazan, unfortunately, a little bit too fast. Where's that car on the Dacia? And now Kazan is going to be dropping out. And there you go. Istanbul Wildcat eliminated in last 18th position. The fight was a little bit tricky, but Team Unique were a lot quicker to set up a strategy for this fight. And Matic, once again, is the man that just leads the way most of the time. And I really enjoy his flanks.
Even Old Boy played. I know Old Boy got knocked, but I do think the early part of that fight, he was actually quite calculated and pretty passive. And I do want to commend him for that. So it was good work overall by all members of Unique. Although, in saying that, a team like Istanbul Wildcats, I'm sorry, but I don't fear them, Max, man. I don't. I see them, and there's no threat in my eyes. I'm like, okay, I in no way think they're going to engage on the enemy. So, from that point of view, I feel that made it a little bit easier for Team Unique.
I think we've talked about it many times. Like, Istanbul Wildcats, they're all about rotations. They are so good on that. Now if they can move like a little bit the macro and like the micro, sorry, a little bit more, I think that would be definitely something that they would need. But still, unfortunately, their first bad game of the day is going to be for Istanbul Wildcats on this 4th one on a Vikendi. But Hokage not going to get the information on Gibson. Oof.
Friday the 13th and the field all in that one small compound, 4 to 5 buildings. Feel like they're going to clash together pretty quickly. Plus, you do have a team or two around them. Team 11, King's team, is pretty close by, but they're dealing with their own troubles at the hands of Godsend.
Yeah, they're going to try and get rid of that. They did get knocked, one of their members, but it seemed like Hiroshi will go for the res, so they should be fine. Black going to try and shift away. They see that too many teams are located here, but the fight is happening. That's a 1-for-1 trade. And they're going to try and force it through. They want to try and get the assist on Hokage and find that kill on Gibson. Unfortunately, Friday the 13th will be losing their member. Their first member, actually, of this game. And that will not be looking good for them. But it will still be a 4v3 after this as they go for the res. And King, they got the res too. And they're going to reposition. They do not want to pick that fight with Godsent. They were in the open, so a little bit scary. And they find the barn that they can try and just chilling for the next few minutes.
There's also DE a little bit further away from
Let's go over to there.
the Kings as well. Kings team. So that's something just to kind of hold on to. DE are looking in the direction of Kings team right now. And Thrills connects onto a member of the fields.
White going for the man. Was the MP? I love the MP5K. I don't know what you think. Imperium is like a pretty new weapon to the world of PUBG Mobile. I love the MP5K. It's so stable, even on a long range. It's just such a nice weapon, especially on the map of Vikendi, because it's just so easy to scout from so far away. Like MP5K, spicy spaghetti. I just love it.
I personally
Ooh.
prefer the Uzi, but that's just me.
Yeah, it's like a Uzi, but like it can fight a little bit more further range. It's better on like the medium distances.
A new version of Uzi.
Hey,
No
you know
comment.
what? You know what, Imperium? You're adopted. Okay.
Wow.
Don't trash talk my MP5K or you'll get hurt.
Oh.
But yeah, I think it's just a good one to have. Though Bond is going for the rotation. There's one man on the jet ski. Getting back with his squad. They're so far on a 2-1 split. Oh, he's getting so many bullets shot in the direction of King Bond, but he is fine.
But one thing to note, and they're doing a pretty good job. Well, they were doing a pretty good job of it up until that point. And again, something that kind of not enough teams do is sticking together very close to each other when rotating in vehicles. Because when you have 2 to 3 vehicles very close to each other, the focus on one vehicle is going to be a lot harder. So great job by King's team.
Yeah, I do really enjoy that type of gameplay form. I mean, it's King, right? It's not really being surprised when they do good plays. But Team Unique, they're playing like the same strat the entire game, just staying on the eastern side and just avoiding confrontation and trying to get themselves to the late game stage. Friday the 13th, though, suffering some casualties. Suffering actually 1 death on Gibson earlier that we did see, but 11. And here might actually be joining that lineup of death, as Nameless is going to be on his own, and he's also going to be eliminated. And there you go, Friday the 13th, eliminated in 15th position. The game is trickling Imperium, and we're slowly losing members.
Yeah, down to 47 players, 14 teams. We still have that one-man army of Arriva Dirty in the water.
He's still up there.
No, he's still
Must be
there.
cold,
swimming
though.
with the fishes, biding his time. But right now, when you look at that, like look at Team Hate, they have a strong position. Even DVI, although there are around them, and Crow Crowd stay quite passive by Coal Mine. They have a nice little segue depending on the rotation of the circle. So good few of those teams not looking too bad right now. I definitely think the next 4 to 5 minutes more than ever will produce a lot of strong rotations depending on the circle shift.
The next circle is going to be a really big factor of this endgame. Team Unique, though, I think they're also going to be fine. Even if the circle shifts on the west, I'm like, yeah, they got so many good rotation potential to play around if they play it properly. But though, going to be seeing Relentless and Heroes X maybe crossing swords, as a few shots getting chucked maybe by Sonic in the direction of Heroes X. He gets a dice spray, instantly shut down on Soulless. Great work from them, despite being a 3-man army going against a 4-man squad. And look at that, even I think it's Team Unique Old Boy is able to get himself a nice engagement and find himself 1 knockdown. Does he get the frag? I'm not too sure. But they're getting sandwiched up, and Old Boy is equivalent of a 4-man squad on his own because he's that good.
He is going on his own as a bit of a one-man squad. Here's a shot. He now sees it. He's finding an opportunity with the M4. Gonna look to spray out and take down a couple of members. Could he stop Relentless's push on to Heroes X?
You can't
could he
defeat
help Heroes X?
I mean, Team Unique now is joining up. You've got Yasha that's joining the fray, and the other member is going to be Yada, is making it through the bridge slowly. And Team Unique joining the party is never good sign for the other teams most of the time, but
No.
the res is to come through from Heroes X. They get the 2 members back on track. As Sonic is going to try and push up. Sonic is going to be unfortunately lasered down as a 1v2 is not going to be going in his favor. And Team Unique, they want those juicy kills, but Ada is going to be the Matic of this fight apparently. He's going to go for the flank.
Yasha did get a knockdown onto a member of Relentless.
Yep.
One thing to point out, so that is Relentless not being aggressive enough onto Heroes X, because at that point, they still didn't know Unique were there, and they paid the price.
Yeah, also Relentless was only having 2 members there. I don't know where their last member is, because they only got knocked, so that means they still got... Yeah, it's Ked. I don't know where Ked is. But Yasha's going to go for the flank. Ada is going to try and push on top of Son HP. Let's see how this one's going to work out. Son HP going to try and fight back a little bit. But Ada is playing with the M4 and he gets a nice knockdown with the help of also Yasha. And they are just claiming this mountainside for themselves. And, you know, very by the book kind of gameplay. Team Unique, when they get knocked, they always flush it out because that is how you should be doing it. That is what heroes do. Team Unique, looking for more. Never satiated, always hungry for kills.
Yeah, they're on 7 so far. They're looking to finish the squad right. Just one member left of Relentless. And Sealam goes down, and Herox are out of this game.
Yeah. Team Unique was a sexy 9 kills so far. Marvel, though, I want to see. I'm going to click on Ked. I want to see where Ked is. Where is he located? He's on the northern coastline. So you know what? They still have a chance. He's pulling a little bit of a similar play to. Where is he? Did he die?
They've at least got a better.
Oh, there's Novaz.
They've at least got a better positional finish than Heroes X. At least that's something.
Yeah, that is definitely something. After you're still like in a position where like you don't get like any points, even no point at all. I think at that 14th spot. So it's not going to be worth it for them. But still, we got like a 50% split of water on this circle phase. That is definitely a really tricky one.
It takes away a lot of the landmass for the circle phase that it should be compared to a normal game, and it pushes the teams a lot closer together. We both know that we're both kind of used to it at this stage, and to be honest, the teams kind of should be used to it. They should be prepared a little bit more for this. You don't want it, but you can't be too surprised in the world of PUBG Mobile.
To just do a quick description of how it's like, instead of being in phase 4, we're basically already in phase 5 because of that water in the game.
Yeah.
So this game is going to go a lot faster if it does keep on shifting that way.
Well, phase 5 has shown itself, Maxon.
So we're phase 6 now. Where has it gone? Let's see where the circle shifts. Oh, it's actually mainland. So Novaz, we might see him go out with number 14. Hopefully they can make it through. But Team Unique are going to try and take a few shots in the direction of Crow Crowd. Crow Crowd always snap of a finger, reaction time, circle shift. Okay, we'll be rotating to 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I really enjoy that kind of gameplay. It reminds me of Istanbul Wildcats, and they are like actually the two teams come from PUBG PC, right? They both got that experience that was given to them.
Wildcats come from PUBG PC.
Yeah, Istanbul Wildcats and Crow Crowd. So they got that experience and that knowledge that was given to them by their friends from the PC scene. So I do really enjoy that because you really see that they're applying those mechanics, and that's like use your full potential, right? Oh, be careful getting a little bit close to Blanche. Hello, instant regret. Gonna peel back to his team. No, he's dead.
Like, I don't know why he was, like, moving slowly on the jet ski. It was just primed for somebody to knock him out. And, yeah, they might know how to rotate, but they're still making those mistakes. And now they're going to pay the price because Venya is getting put down to very low health.
Yeah, he was not even getting hit by them. He was getting hit by, I believe it was Godsent and King. Two teams that had potentially a good angle. King Bond. Gonna try and find a few shots potentially towards Yasha. Team Unique rotating on a very, very close line. Which I think is a good shift, but be careful though, they do not have any information. This is a good fight potential for Bond. But will he take the shot? He will. Nice spray control though, puts Yasha down to mid HP. Might be able to do the same on Matic. But Team Unique, once again, very by the book. They went for a 2-2 split. Sent 2 members first to scout out the information. If they both die, at least they still have 2 other members to back up. But now that they're alive, they got the information. It's like, okay, you guys can enter to the zone. They enter. And it's perfectly executed. There you go. Team Unique, in circle, safe and sound.
And I want to give a little bit of credit to King's Team Bond there. Because he was very calculated with how he peaked and shot. And he wasn't, like, overexposing himself. And that was very nice to see.
Though Molly going to be chucked over by Advocate. Not going to be able to get it. DVI definitely suffering some pretty decent casualties, as they will only be remaining now on Ghost Camp. Just going to try his very best to make this one work out. He's going to get rushed up, but the sprays collide in the wall, surprisingly enough, and unfortunately enough, and that's going to just end up in DVI getting eliminated in 13th position. Slowly but surely, all the teams are slowly getting involved in more and more fights, and we're going to be seeing the number of remaining teams going lower and lower as the time goes on, because this is phase 5 with still 12 teams. That is a really early game passive, but now it's slowly coming together.
There's 35 players left, so that's something more to note. We have seen the next shift expose itself, and it has gone towards the West. Team Unique looking strong in their position. Crow Crowd on their own down the southeast side of that circle, and then you have King's team in around the center, but they're going to have a lot of pressure in the next coming minutes.
Team Unique, as you said, really good position. Having one member really split away, though. I want to see who it is. I want to see. It is Matic, which is going to be really far away from his team. You know, I do like Wade's position. He's a little bit out of circle, but he can make it in pretty easily and just give some fire. After he is split from his team by a road, but because it's the edge of circle, it's not going to be all that relevant. It's not going to have too much of an impact on the team because he can't get attacked from the side he's positioned. So I think he will be A-okay as YaLLa's trying to close the distance between all these allies and King. Man, my game is starting to lag because so many teams in one area is definitely making my PC a little bit annoyed at me.
Sorry, man.
My computer be like, wow, slavery was over normally. How dare you? How dare you? But now they get knocked away. Hiroshi looking strong. Well, I don't know why I started talking Russian. Maybe because there's snow. But, okay, I stop now. Go for it, Imperium. No, the fight. Going over to Hiroshi. Ooh, car explosion. Okay.
Unicorns are love. That late rotation not working out for them as we are down to 11 teams. King's team responding well with that push in from Unicorns of Love. Reacting very nicely indeed as they look to keep the 3-man strong team and use the vehicle they blew up with the smokes to provide that extra level of cover.
We're going to try and make it downhill now, but they are sent to circle. The circle is still shifting towards the eastern side. Team Nick Ada, unfortunately, going to be biting the dust, going to be knocked away, but I do think they're in a position where they can easily get res back up. At least, hopefully, Lunatic got sent. Almost going to try and get involved ASAP. Crow Crowd, Dream Eaters, they will be clashing normally pretty soon. They are in circle, though, so they can try and slow down the pace of this engagement. As Black also going to get shut away. Bond just doing so much work. What an absolute player. Go over to Thrills on the high ground. Also giving them so much information in Imperium. I think the best position is for Kings right now instead of Team Unique. And it does shift also to the west, which makes this even better for the side of King. Wait, what? Okay, that was weird.
But you still have the team of Bro Black, who haven't had a good start to the semi-finals, but can still cause an upset. And maybe third party to fight between King's team and Team Unique.
They can try and put a little bit of an upset. Let's go over then to the POV of Blacks. Yeah, that's working out. Oh no, get instantly shed away. It's going to be, of course, oh boy. Trying to make it through the road, and as we said multiple times, Imperium roads are not your friends. If you can avoid them as the plague. Not Team Plague. They're nice. They're good guys, but as a legit plague. I'm trying to do too many jokes, and they're not working out for me. What am I doing? Maxman, shut up. YaLLa, gonna try and get himself the rest potentially on Ada. They are on the very low section of the ground of the mountainside, and YaLLa gonna try and go for a nade, but unfortunately King are gonna be way too far, and they will not be really involved with that nade.
King's team are still a 3-man team. It's nice that they're just staying pretty safe. Yes, they've got high ground, but like we both know, Team Unique are behind them, and anything with the grenades being flying out by King's team to try and push back Team Unique. Team Unique can flank around each side and sandwich King's team, but that's what I think Hiroshi is trying to do. Provide that kind of background cover for any kind of movement that Unique makes around those rocks.
I'm a little bit surprised why actually King used those smokes to throw them lower. Like, they could have been so useful for the late game, but they just, like, kind of wasted them, in my opinion. Crow Crowd. Ooh, Venya going to split away and get into the mountainside, but they're going to try and breach up. And there's so much action. I'd prefer to stay in, like, the eagle point of view because there's so much action that I want to try and catch on camera. Hazar going to be knocked out for the feel. Unfortunately, having a little bit of a hard time for himself. He can make it back into the game at some point in time. Hiroshi going to try and push a little bit further from his team. A 2-1 split at this stage. Doesn't seem like they'll be working out too good. But look at that Black going for the push on Team Unique. And got Old Boy knocked away. But Bond now has a really good angle. Goes for the spray but misses it out. And he jumps maybe to his death right now. You're surrounded. But Team Matic actually gets a kill on Matic. But gets knocked in the backside by that one remaining member. That was YaLLa. A little bit unfortunate. But actually might be worth it on the long run. Because putting Team Unique down to such a small amount of members is so valuable. But no, YaLLa now is maybe going to be bleeding out because of the blue zone. Get out a sap. Oh, that was a close call. But Team Unique still in the run.
Oh no, push forward, push forward.
He doesn't
King
know.
team, all you have
He's
to
rezzed.
do was jump down, turn around, and spray to his heart's content. But he made the safe play. He isn't worrying too much about Team Unique right now. He's joining his teammate Hiroshi as they are split between DE and Crow Crowd.
Dream Eaters, they got themselves the first chicken dinner earlier on Sunhawk. Can they replicate that amount of success and get themselves a double chicken dinner for the semi-finals of their group? That'll be definitely something to write down in the records. Crow Crowd, they got themselves a little bit of a hard shift throughout this game, but been really passive, avoiding confrontations head on. And that's been working out for them as they are in the circle in the last phase. It was top 5 teams. It was Team Unique, King, Dream Eaters, and Godsend. Godsend were fighting a lot earlier, especially against MVP and King, but now they were able to get themselves away from trouble, and that worked out for them as they got themselves in the late game. But Thrills getting knocked by Meku himself, and that's going to leave Hiroshi potentially alone unless he can find the res, which with that smoke could work out, but they are in the straight up open. It is going to be a really risky one, and there you go. Team Unique find the frag, get himself a nice kill, an extra point in the leaderboards.
Good stuff coming out as we get down to the final 4 teams. Team Unique being active. 2 members down. Oh boy, looking to try and heal himself up. YaLLa behind a rock. Looking for the members of DE, but we can't out Crow Crowd, but YaLLa gets the job done.
Man, who did Blanche get killed by? It was by YaLLa, right?
It was YaLLa that knocked him down.
It seemed
right?
a little bit slow, so I thought they got helped by Dream Eaters for a second. I was like, man, thank you so much, Dream Eaters. But no, he actually got fragged away by him. Violence is trying to make his way up. Can he find a kill maybe on Meku? No, he can't. That's a big no. But YaLLa is going to get pushed over by Meku. Can this one work out for him? He has the M4. Great weapon to go for. Meku, no, don't get in the blue zone with no HP. Ah, yikers right there. But now Godsend going to try and help out. And this is an opportunity for Team Unique to get himself that chicken dinner. Almost going out though. Can he use that medkit? Use the medkit right now. You have enough time to do so. You have enough time to use it. You got to try and do the best out of it. But Godsend getting pushed upon by Dream Eaters. Thanos will get the knockdown. Might get the time to actually get the res on Advocate to go for 1v2. But YaLLa.
Go forward, push forward, push forward, push
This is
forward.
good.
Go for YaLLa. Turn that into a win. Get that chicken dinner. Flank around. Can the heal come down? No, Thanos.
Oh, it sucks because he took so long to pull the trigger. He was straight on it. If he actually did shoot and just randomly sprayed, I'm pretty sure that could have potentially been a kill. But still, man, Dream Eaters 2 chicken dinners in the same game in the semi-finals. That's almost an easy play secured for the finals. I'm just saying. But look at that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 kills for Dream Eaters. What the hell, man? They are just been certain, like the most consistent team. They've been more consistent than Istanbul Wildcat, than Crow Crowd. They've been more consistent than Team Unique.
Yep.
They are the team to take down. They are the team to beat. And as I said it earlier in the first game, they're becoming slowly one of my favorite teams. And this is why. Because they are that good that they can play against the best teams in Europe and just sweat it off.
The team I do want to give a little bit of a shout out for is Bro Black. They finished in 7th place. They only got 1 kill, but considering how bad of a start they had in the first 3 games, you know, I don't know how far away they're going to be from getting into top 8, but I still got to give them credit for bouncing back in Vikendi and getting 7th place.
So real quick, I have to show for Aura, which is part of the production. Hello, Aura. Thank you very much to Aura also and the Pro EU Scrims staff for organising this tournament. She asked me to just check out the entire standings, just so we can actually use them in, the standings of this group. So I'll just be going down slowly. But yeah, Team Unique 2nd position, 3rd position for Godsend. Godsend only 3 kills, but still 3rd position and 3 kills. That's still a hefty amount of points going your way. Then, of course, going to have even Crow Crowd 2 kills in 4th position, King in 5th position with 5 kills. The field had a little bit of a hard encounter later on, but they got 9 kills also, which is really good for 6th position. And there we go, slowly making our way lower. Boom. Thank you for the follow. Also, Sans456 on the Twitch stream. Appreciate it. Also, guys, we are streaming not only on YouTube for the YaLLa Esports YouTube channel, we also stream and live on Twitch, like twitch.tv/maxman30. Don't hesitate to go check it out and hit that follow button. I would appreciate it. And also, Imperium, which is casting with me, don't hesitate to go check him out. He's awesome. He puts stuff on Twitter. He's got to be EVT_Imperium if you want to hit him up with the follow. I mean, who wouldn't? He's an awesome Irish guy. And I saw you, Imperium, trying to overtake my mouse. Stop it.
I didn't mean to, honestly. Now I am.
Don't you mess with me, Imperium. I will fight me. And there's Stumblewater and Imperium, stop it! Because what we're doing right now, we're using Team Viewer, so that means that Imperium, from where he is in Ireland, he can actually mess with my mouse. So don't do it. But there you go.
I'm gonna hack you.
Wow, hacker man. Jeez. But there you go, guys. Checked out the entire standings. Once again, congratulations to Dream Eater securing himself 2 chicken dinners. 1 on Vikendi, 1 on Sandhawk. What a team. What a bunch of players. And hopefully they can get even 3, as we will be heading slowly over to the last and final game of the day, which will be on Erangel. And we'll be seeing which team can secure the last chicken dinner of the day. Imperium and myself will be back in a few short minutes after a very short break for the last game of the day. Stay safe. Get yourself some popcorn and some drinks. We'll be shortly... that was not English. We'll be back very shortly. Let's see you soon, guys. Mute. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks so much for waiting the last few minutes for us to get prepared for game number 5, which is going to be back on the good old map of Wrangle. Also, we just had a bunch of follows on the stream, so I got to say thank you very much for all the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Hello Lily, Plutonium, iOS, Kankal, Ali Joker, Tweet, Yes Yusuf. I'm sorry if I'm like butchering your name, guys, but I appreciate every single one of you for being both on the Twitch stream and YouTube stream, spending a few minutes or hours of your Wednesday. It is Wednesday with us today for the Pro EU Tour. Imperium gonna be with me again.
Friday, my dudes. Ah!
It's not Friday, it's Wednesday.
Sorry.
We did that joke for like in Ukraine. I remember that.
Meme it, man.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. Ah! Oh man, best one. But yeah, so last game Imperium. After a double win from the one and only Dream Eaters, as I said earlier, one of my fab teams in EU.
Yeah, they pretty much confirmed qualification, plus with the third place in game 3. You know, definitely looking very good overall, and actually a team that I will be looking out for quite strongly in the grand final.
Yeah, I think they're going to be definitely. I think they might have been able to take the entire series, to like the entire tournament. To be honest, they won that $500. I mean, most teams want to, so hopefully they can put a little bit more of an opposition against the side of Dream Eaters as we are slowly leading and loading into this next game. It will be the last one of the day, so if you want to be notified for all the future streams, don't hesitate to subscribe on the YaLLa Esports YouTube channel, so you will be notified in the future for the rest of the semi-finals and the finals of the tournament.
And I do think, and this is nothing against the teams from Group A, but I personally think that the Group B teams are
better,
of a higher caliber, so to speak.
Imperium trying to sugarcoat stuff. Ah, so cute. I love it.
No. I do think that like the teams from Group B in the semi-final are. Of course, the finals will tell, and I'll actually be looking to see if my point is right or wrong. But I do think the teams in Group B will do better in the grand finals compared to the teams in Group A. But that's just me personally, based on what I've seen right now. The finals will be a completely different story, and it will be all to play for. But that's just something I did want to put out there.
I think ranging from like macro to like communication synergy, I think that is something that's been like really way more relevant for Group B rather than Group A. But you know, at the end of the day, we'll just have to wait and see once we do get to the final phase and see those two groups merge in the finals. But now, Imperium, let's focus on the last and final playing path of the day for this Erangel game. It's going to be a little bit focused on the northern side, a little bit more on the east. Areas like Quarry, Ferry Pier, Primorsk, going to be a little bit out of reach, but other than that, most of the map is easily reachable. So not a bad, definitely not a bad playing path.
Well, of course, getting to the likes of George Paul, where we saw Team Unique head last time.
Okay.
Fine. At least it didn't. At least it didn't close down.
Okay.
In the middle of the game, so that's okay.
Okay, I guess. I mean, that just so you guys know, that is not related to my Wi-Fi. That is not related to my computer. That is just the game crashing itself. Okay, that have nothing to do with this. Okay.
but talking about that kind of playing trajectory, it does limit the teams. Like compared to, let's say, Vikendi in the last game, there was still quite a good few strong areas to hold on to, whereas on that playing trajectory that in this last game of Erangel, yeah, you had Yaznai, and Yaznai can hold 2, maybe 3 teams somewhat.
It's like the breaking point, yeah.
Yeah, and you can get onto kind of Rozhok, but other than that, yeah, you got Lipovka, but it's going to require getting into the vehicles and rotating to the location you want to hold on to.
Oh wait, the game is ready to load back in. Let's get back in action. Boom, we load him back in. Yeah, definitely. Like here, this time you got the thing. You've got so many compounds that these teams have so much choice, right? And it is a wrangle.
True.
Most of the teams have their favorite drop-in location, and also this is the only map today, Imperium, that we're playing twice. So that means that if they had a bad drop-in phase last game, they can fix that on the second one. So that's a good second chance, I believe, for most of these teams. But now we loaded back into the game. That was rather quick, actually. You know what? Pretty happy with how PUBG Mobile loads on the emulator. Let's jump back into the action and see that actually Arrivederci is going to be picking a fight of their own. And that circle shift straight onto the western side is going to be messing up a few of the teams. Pretty similar to what we had on Vikendi.
Yeah, so the teams that have gone into military base, they will have a pretty nice entryway into the circle, but they've got to do it quickly. You know, they've got to do it quickly. They have to loot up, get into vehicles, and roll out, go towards the West Bridge. Otherwise, they will find themselves in a slightly hairier situation should they leave it till phase 2, maybe 2.5, to rotate into the mainland.
Oh man, there's a fight happening in Nova though. Oh, I didn't even see that. I thought there was only one team, but they were merged on the minimap. Wait, whoa, I'm in the water. Let's not do that. Okay, I'm waiting.
Well,
Whoa,
there's now
that's gone.
only one team there because Bro Black have gone out early
Woo.
once again in this final game of the day. They only had one good result. That was a 7th place in the previous game, and I commended them for that. And I thought, hey, we might see a return to form and a bounce back in a big way, but seems like their dreams have been shattered, and I very highly doubt they will have qualified for the grand finals. But of course, time will tell.
Yeah, just that was not quite the fight, and seemed like no fights happened last game in Novo, but that's the thing, they did not know then, and they were like, okay, we're going to try Novo, try and drop there, and it fortunately did not pay off. So sometimes take risks, sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't. So there you go. Checking out over to the likes of your Sniper Leona. We talked about it earlier, right? It can easily have 2 teams. It happened last game on Erangel. They're doing it again because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they can easily just share the compound for the time being. Which is also the case of Lipovka. We got the exact same situation of Friday the 13th versus Istanbul Wildcats. And just like last time, I don't think it's going to really result in any big skirmishes or any squad wipeouts.
And I think both of these teams are on the cusp of getting close to the top 8. None of these teams have had, like, Istanbul Wildcats more so than Friday the 13th based on what we see so far in the first 4 games. So I was expecting Istanbul Wildcats to actually drop somewhere different in this last game, maybe somewhere a little bit safer. I know the podcast in a game where you know a team dropped in the same location in the first Erangel game. Don't do it a second time. We've seen a member go down. Second member being knocked. Will the kill be confirmed? And Istanbul Wildcats might be down to 2 members.
Yeah, and they're just running away. Well, rolling away. That was complete flip of a situation. We talked about it a little bit, like just a few seconds before that. It seemed like a really rather similar situation where they're not going to go for the fight, but they find that one pick Friday the 13th, and then they just like, okay, we got man advantage. Let's go for the fight. And Istanbul. Also, because you said it yourself, right? It seems really unlikely that Friday the 13th and like also Friday the 13th and also Team Black earlier like have a chance of being up there, because Friday the 13th has been also another team that hasn't been doing great. And if they see that Istanbul Wildcat, which has a chance of being in that top 8, is against them, this is maybe a redemption chance. Like, try and delete a team that's like has a chance of being in the top 8, and it makes your odds even higher of making it into that top 8 position to move over to the finals. So if that was their decision making, I have to respect that, because that was really smart on them.
Well, yeah, like Friday the 13th, like based on what I know and think and speculate, they kind of have nothing to lose going into.
Yeah.
So that was fine. Dropping the podcast, be a little bit more aggressive, you know. But like I said, Istanbul Wildcats, they didn't need to do what they did. They didn't need to land where they needed to land. There's plenty of spaces in between Severny that they could have held onto, etc., etc. And you know, now they are rotating in that direction, which they should have landed in the first place.
I can see in the Twitch chat, there's Sandstorm. Hello, Sandstorm. What's poppin'? Good boy. I saw that you also had A little bit of New Year's Eve with the boy Sandstorm. That was cool.
Yeah.
How did it
great,
go?
man. It was amazing. My boy Sandstorm, man, he looked after me. You know, great staying in his place.
After you drank too much? Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah,
We actually did such a student thing of like we basically spent 2 days of like 13 hours each day playing PUBG. Literally like I just ate takeout food. It was glorious. It was actually glorious.
I should have came over.
Another fantastic cast as well. So you know.
That's probably going to happen at TwitchCon. Also, guys, if you don't know, myself and Imperium will be at TwitchCon, so TwitchCon EU in Amsterdam this year. So if any of you beautiful people are indeed going to TwitchCon 2020 in Amsterdam, don't hesitate to just, DM us on Twitter, at Maxon30 or at EVT_Imperium. We would love to meet you guys, and it will be a lot of fun. And also, just be over 18. Just saying, we might go places where there's a little bit of drinks.
Now, Max, I want to talk about this Everest spot. It can be a great spot to hold on to, but it's also very risky. You need to know how to hold on to those spots. You have to spread yourself and position yourself perfectly as a team, because that Everest spot can hold 1.5 to 2 teams, and if you're not positioned right and another team or 2 teams rotate towards you, you could be shut down. We've seen it. I've seen it before plenty of times. It's risky. It can be high risk, but it can also be high reward for a team that holds on to it.
Hopefully it just pays off for them. Especially not even picking up fights. But wait, well, that was a little bit weird. If you're able to just give the information. Once again, it's so wait, or they're going to shift away from it. It seems like they're not quite interested in holding that position for too long. They scattered out maybe a compound that they want to overtake, and they're going to go for the compound that's right next door. Wait, no, are they? Okay, they're making me doubt myself. I'm not sure what King are really aiming to achieve, but
I think they're looking to see if somebody was there.
trying to bait it. Maybe that was their plan.
No, they were just seeing if somebody was there.
Yeah, I mean, trying to see, getting close and putting out a bait to see, try and get some fire towards them, see if someone was located there, but it seemed like that wasn't the case.
It's unorthodox.
Yeah, it's a weird way to do it, right? Especially as a 2 squad. Like, if you want to do that kind of move, I would send one person on its own almost as a scout. But yeah, and they back up on them. I'm not sure what that was, but you know what? I would like to know that. For example, I would like to maybe talk with them and say what was that, and they explain, because maybe just something I'm just unaware about. But I'm going over to here. Oh my god. Oh well, I was about to go to the fight, but it seemed like that we losing Arrivederci, one of their members early on. And Victor's going to get really close to a few members of Team Unique. And Victor got knocked out by Team Unique. So that's going to be Matic finding himself that knockdown and finding a frag also, I believe, really soon. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. Gatka fields are a really dangerous place. If you've got teams that are located to go a really good defensive position, most of the time that's going to result in you taking a hefty amount of damage, or even in the worst cases getting knocked.
One thing I've noticed from Arrivederci is that they seem to be a team that struggle to stay as a full squad coming into the late game. That's without knowing if that is an actual fault, a weakness of theirs, and where that comes from. But from what I've seen, they seem to kind of easily lose a member or 2 early on. And look, if you have that strategy and it pays off, great. But if it doesn't, maybe look to rethink how you're playing the game. But we're seeing the rotations down the south side, Max, man.
Yep. I'm checking out Hate Gaming EU. Team number 3 was also not too far away. But they're going to be trying to take a few shots though. Oh, here it is. We're finally loading in. Let's get ourselves a little bit of visibility. See what's going through. They are taking a bit of damage towards the likes of Divine Vendetta. Divine Vendetta lost one of their members earlier, getting rolled over. I don't know if they got the res on that one member specifically. But they're still looking pretty healthy. It was a 3-man squad. It was Don Mard, so he did actually die from the end rolled over. Unfortunate, but those are things that do happen. Breaching the compound from there would be a little bit risky, so not really worth going for. But I want to go over to the side of Crow Crowd. Picking a fight was MVP Gaming. As Crow Crowd seemed like they did find himself 1 frag. Venya pushing in with the M16, confirming the kill on Militia. That will be a frag. That's the point. But good Lin. Maybe another fight of the century. Maybe another fight you want to look for. Senzo is nowhere to be seen. I'm going to click on him just to see where he is. He's with the car, trying to get towards him. This is actually maybe not worth it. I would actually just run away if I were him. Just roll out.
What?
which he's gonna do.
Why is he on his own going like in the opposite direction? Where's the communication to say, "Hey, Senzo, don't go anywhere near. You're going right into a full squad."
Definitely. Maybe they're not in voice chat, which would explain. He's got another Dacia, but like that is definitely some information that if you're in voice chat, you should give it. And now he's gonna do a smart play of just leaving, even though Gutlin is alone. He's got a car though, and seemed like he made it away from the team, so that's good. Gutlin remains alive, and that's gonna be 2 members making it out for the side of MVP Gaming. So, they got the best scenario out of all of this. That could have been 2 members going out and eliminated in 17th position, which could have potentially locked MVP Gaming out of the top 8 to go to the finals.
It's all to play for a lot of these teams. Friday the 13th in the center of the circle near the underground strips there to the east of Gatka. You have Unique in Gatka. You have just a kind of north of Quarry occupied by the likes of Hate. GQ ahead of them, spread out quite nicely. And then, of course, the fight of Everest. We see King's team being pushed onto a little bit by Team 4 Godsend.
Yep, the King of the Hill, the OG game mode. They are just, once again, there's many information. If you can't find frags, that's not really too much of a matter because you can just rotate accordingly because of that. But they're gonna go for, please don't go for 4-man rotation downhill. I hope they have 2 cars. I don't know if they actually do, but I don't think they came up with 2 cars. So let's hope they get the best scenario out of this and make it out alive. Are they gonna go on the other side? Okay, then are they gonna shift? I'm not even sure if they are. Seem like they're not going to just yet.
Now we have lost a team at the hands of Arriva Dirty, if I'm not mistaken. You also have Hate, putting the hate onto a couple of these teams. GQ is put very low down when it comes to members and bodies.
Yeah, a few players getting taken out though. Nice spray from Old Boy onto Frozen. Nice spray control from, especially from that far away. That was a pretty good one. And now he's also got the mini, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. Unfortunately, having visibility from this kind of angle on Gatka Field is so valuable because you see any kind of rotation. And as always, it's information, and we saw it time and time and time again that Team Unique, they communicate so well that if a team rotates, you are 100% sure the entire team knows exactly where the hell they're located.
Yeah, information is power a lot of the time in the world of PUBG Mobile.
I mean, if you... Oh, wait! Silas getting shot under. I think it's by Unicorns of Love. It might be by the field. No, it is by Unicorns. Yeah. Let's go over to their POV, see a little bit what they're doing. And they also have information on Marduk. There's a few cars rotating in the background. Oh, boy, gonna shift. Yes, that's the entirety of Team Unique, actually. Let's go over to Yasha. See. Oh! Nice flip. Not very good landing, unfortunately.
8.5.
Yeah, the landing was a little bit failed, I say, so I would give that one a 5.2.
No, I thought the landing was pretty solid.
He landed on the wall, Imperium. That's not how...
But he landed on his wheels.
Let's move on. I think this argument could go on for the rest of the game, Imperium, if we go too deep in it. So I'm a little bit scared. Unless you guys want to talk about that, I mean, I'm cool. We could do a tournament on like the car game mode. I forgot the name. Domination? No. We could do a nice esport event on that one. But Circle, we're going to be shifting. No teams remaining out of Circle. We're not going to have another Arrivederci move of like having members in the water. So at least they'll get involved this game. Crow Crowd going to try and shift slowly, get closer to the roads. You got a lot more visibility by doing so when you play next to roads, so it's good. But when you have to cross them, that's when it gets tricky. I can't really see any big fights happening right now.
I'll tell you what team looks in a great position. That's Hate. Hate look in a great position right now. They're on the hill.
Oof.
They haven't got any team behind them. They've only got teams to the north and west. And they've got the high ground as a full squad. It really plenty of space for them to shift across with vehicles as well. So right now they don't need to move anywhere, but they can be very easily prepared to move if they have to.
I do have to agree on that point. I think they are really well positioned. I just hope they still got cars because they did pick a few fights earlier. If the car exploded, their next rotation might be put a little bit in a perilous situation.
As far as I know, they do. But I could be wrong.
But though you did see that Yasha, he got the AWM. He got the AWM. Oh wait, did my game crash? Okay, Jesus, we're gonna have to reload it. Yay, because the thing's not moving anymore. Ah, gee believer. Sorry for that, guys. It's just, it happened. Thank you very much. Oh, Wing Mermaid. Oh, that's very loud. Ooh, that is way louder than I thought it was going to be. Thank you so much, Ink Mermaid, for the host. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Woo!
Hello, welcome,
Welcome, Marino, to the
everybody.
stream,
The
Marino.
host, just as the game decided to
Decides to crash.
crash.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's fine. We just got to reload it. That's how many crashes? Like 1, 2, 3, 4 crashes right now. I'm hoping on
Has
a... Huh? What? What you say, Imperium?
Said, has there been 4 crashes?
Yeah, there has. There have been 4 crashes so far. But let's try and reload it back in. We'll get back into the game. We shouldn't be missing too much action. We're slowly making our way towards the late game. Hopefully we get there before that actually starts breaking through. But the action is just about to come, guys. So also, you know, while we're at it, let's play a little game in the chat. With all the remaining teams, don't hesitate to tell us which team you think can take the win. Crowcrowd are still in play. Istanbul Wildcat are still in play, I do believe. Team Unique are, of course, still there, doing really good in the fields of Gatka. So, yeah, I would like to know which team do you think you guys will be taking this next game. And might be seeing the 3rd victory and chicken dinner for Dream Eaters, which they would make history by doing that. Boom. And boom. Well, I reload him back in, boys. Sorry for the delay.
Let's go.
Let's go into the action.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
So, as I said, like, Hate, in my opinion, have a very strong position. Unique also looking pretty good in Gaka. I do like the fact that the circle, Maxon, had centered up kind of quite nicely in the southern west area of the circle. No real huge surprises with, you know, the river in play or the military island or the coastal island. It's quite nicely settled for these teams to find spots in around the map.
Wait, I'm just trying to set myself up real quick with the stream. There we go, and there we go. We're set up, boys. Ready to jump into the action once again. As unfortunately, Gutlin is going to be knocked away. Team Unique, Yasha is going to go for the flush, get the kill. I'm going to be leaving. Just a little bit of a snow spray animation in the background. Nichols of Love, doing really good. Of course, I mean, it is Team Unique after all.
They've surprisingly only gotten 2 kills, though, so far this game.
Yep.
One of the quieter games.
Ooh, nice broken shot from Ada, but not quite able to get it. But yeah, they've been playing really split, but they've been avoiding confrontation if possible, or at least picking fights from a very reasonable, safe location. But those were some really good shots from Ada. Where's the SKS? He can't quite
That's
connect.
something simple, but he moved the vehicle away. It's not much, but it's kind of like, okay, look, I have the easy exit point with the vehicle, but I'm afraid it might be a tiny bit exposed with its tires. So move it out of the way. Just, it's simple, but it could be so effective.
It's not much, but it's honest work. There you go. Just put memes out there.
Yeah.
But it's the small things that make a really big difference. So let's just zoom into the map, see how this one... Oh man, we're going to have an actual field finish. This means the chances are that we're going to be having a snake finish, you know, depending on where this next few circles do shift. Because we are in 3rd-person perspective mode in TPP. So, no, TPP and snakes make 1. And the chances are that will be the ending game. But
also, what is interesting is that there's no team around the southeast side of the circle. So there is that little bit of chunk of area that is possible for one of these teams to kind of grab hold onto. It might not be optimal, but it can be a pretty solid play to make with a rotation should you want to just kind of play a little bit safe. Of course, Maxon, you know, we have the hindsight of knowing where each team is, so these teams don't. So it could just be easier for them to stay where they are. And considering the fact that he really needs to make a strong rotation, I think every single team is inside the circle.
yeah, like, wait a second. Ooh, loading in. The FPS is going really low. There we go. Oh, come on! No, not again. What is going on this time? What is going on? PUBG Mobile, gotta...
You don't think with the whole team viewer thing, it could be pushing
I
the whole
don't think
emulator
so.
to...
It shouldn't.
back?
Shouldn't be doing much. Like, it's not related... No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't be doing anything.
It shouldn't be, no.
Nah, I don't know why. It might be, but I'm not no,
Yeah.
I don't really work in that field, so a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, sorry for that, guys. A little bit unfortunate. I do apologize. At least we're not like the late game. Like I said that earlier, but no, got to always try and see the bright side of life. But we're trying to get back into the action ASAP. So our dearest apologies for you guys watching the stream at home. Wait, is not letting me into the game? No, don't tell me we're gonna miss it. Wait a second. Oh no, there's not looking good.
That's what happened to me in Game 4 yesterday.
Wait, if I close it again, this should be working out. Close window. Okay.
That's what I thought, but...
Yeah, no, tell me it's not going to push me out, kick me out of the game. That would suck so
no.
bad. No. Why the crashes? No. Yeah, sorry for that, guys. Trying to restart the game. Boom. There you go. Hopefully it works out. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time to load. This is reloading the game completely from zero. So hopefully it will do the trick. Let's go for the hard reset. Yeah. Yikers, yikers, yikers. Well, while we're doing it, thank you very much for the sponsors of this tournament, Gamers Unite Nation, and also to YaLLa Esports for sponsoring this tournament and making it possible. Without them, we would not have this. And they allowed us to have a $1,000 cash prize total, with 500 of those dollars going for the first position ranked team. So definitely don't hesitate. Go check out Gamers Unite Nation on Twitter and on their social media, and also YaLLa Esports on their social media also. They have a YouTube. We're streaming on it right now. YaLLa Esports. As simple as that. Don't hesitate to subscribe, so you will be notified in the future about any future team like games. But yeah, we're not going to be able to load in, are we? It's not going to let us in.
Oh no!
Ah, PUBG Mobile crashing on us. So I'm going to show you guys what's going on here. Just so you guys know what is currently happening on our side. Because this kind of sucks. This kind of sucks really badly. So this is the screen we're on right now. And it says we're loading in, but we're infinitely loading in, and it never lets us get back into the game. But there's no way for us to like make this work out. So unfortunately we are kicked out of the game, and we cannot watch the end, which is, I'm extremely frustrated, and I really do apologize to you guys at home. This not really much, unfortunately, on my side I can do, and yeah, I mean, we can try and see which teams are in progress still, but I don't think that's going to be really interesting casting a lobby. Thank you for the follow, Artem. Ah, jeez, yeah, that really sucks. So, well, I want to see real quick, the other teams still in play. Are we still? Ah, no, I get. Well, I'm gonna have to tell you guys, unfortunately, is to move over to the Arabic stream. It is live also on the YaLLa Esports YouTube channel. Go over to there. It is casted by Cody. Go check him out. Go say hi. And it will not be in English, so I'm sorry if you guys don't really understand what he is saying. But the best play will be for you guys to go there if you want to see what is happening, because just unfortunately on our side there's no miraculous fix here. We're just gonna have to deal with it. What we do know is that GQ, Team Unique, Dream Eaters, Godsent, Team Feel, Relentless are still in game with Divine Vendetta, Crow Crowd, King, Arrivederci, Friday the 13th, Unicorns of Love, and Hate Gaming EU are still in game. But that is all right now. Those are the only teams that are still in game. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it sucks Imperium, right? Jeez. Well, with that, I mean, there's nothing really for us to do. We're just gonna have to go and end the stream there, guys. I do apologize. Unfortunately, hopefully next stream broadcast will be better. We'll try and get stuff fixed if there's a way, but once again, it really depends on PUBG Mobile and the emulator client. So we'll try and see if there's a way for us to fix that in the future. Thank you so much for watching the stream, guys. At least we had 4 games out of 5, so that's not too bad of a ratio. So hopefully the finals will be smoother on our end. Thank you so much for watching, guys, on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you so much, Imperium, if you're still here for casting with me. Bringing the action.
I am.
Sorry, hello?
Yeah, I am. I'm just...
Okay. Just,
it
sucks.
it's a shame. It sucks.
Yeah. Well, guys, yeah, thanks so much for watching. And once again, go to the Arabic stream. We'll be ending it now. And hopefully you have a good viewing session. See you all next time, and see you for the finals. Bye-bye.